Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The grand finals is nigh all week for this, and we are finally here at the FSL Open Grand Final. It's number 4. We have just a little bit more to go before we actually get started. And to tell you that story is going to be me, your shoutcaster, Illustrato, joining me, my partner here today, Keycast. How are you feeling about this grand final, man?
I'm really excited to see the two teams face off, especially Alter Ego Celeste, whether they can continue their dominant streak or whether Oasis Gaming Aqua can give them a run for their money. We've seen them lose a map before, but that was the
A
most that
map.
Alter Ego Celeste has lost. Yeah, one map, a single map.
Yeah, it's been a tough run for anybody who's wanting to go against Celeste, and what a journey they have been. Before we talk about it anymore, let's talk a little bit about the journey that everyone faced here. The brackets, we'll put it up on your screens just so you guys see how we finally got up here. It's been definitely a tough road for anyone that's not Celeste, because they all had to go through what was basically a gauntlet, okay? Because look at this here. A Celeste not dropping a single series. They only lost one game this entire tournament. And other than that, it was clean sweeps all the way through.
Yeah, the reigning queens are definitely really showing why they are the defending champions for 3 opens in a row and potentially a 4th one. They're trying to defend their crown still, and Oasis Gaming Aqua really showed up this tournament, taking down the Impaler and really going for that lower bracket run. By the way, that's such a deep run for Oasis Gaming Aqua. They've definitely gotten a lot of experience in the playoffs, and now they're gonna have to go against the best of 5 against a Celeste and yes, we are seeing
Yes!
Breeze.
Oh my God! You and I, I know we're happy about Breeze because we might get to see it, and I say might because because this is the 4th map. All right, if it's a 3-0, we might not get to see it, but I'm hoping. My fingers are crossed, man.
Yeah, it seems like something to point out again. The tendencies for the teams to pick the defensive side if they have the pick of side this time around. And A Celeste pick Icebox and Breeze first, leaving the last map to split their comfort map on the 5th map. And
Yeah, but
I'm okay with that.
the comfort map of Oasis, I wouldn't really say it's very that much comfortable. They almost, took a loss against Impaler, but then again, Impaler are pretty good on it as well. It's gonna be definitely a tough run here. I would have much preferred, honestly, for Oasis to leave out Icebox up until a little bit later on, as sort of like a pocket pick. But if they're gonna go for that, they really gotta work on I think, their attacking side. And this is something that we talked about over on the break, Key, how there's a lot of fine tuning on that attacking side that they need to get if they want to beat a team like Celeste.
Yeah, but I don't see them bringing in the Breach or the Sky this time around. I think those are pretty necessary, the hard flashes. Maybe they can tech it in. Hopefully one of the players maybe has it ready. But I think the Sky is really important for Icebox. And Breeze. Breeze is such a big map. You
It's
really need
massive.
the hop. Yeah.
And with a map like Breeze, you and I and a lot of the players obviously coming from other titles very much comfortable with how the map is structured, the map design, and it feels like a home away from home because it definitely feels like a comeback to other titles. Now, we're hoping that this. I'm personally hoping that this will help Oasis Gaming a little bit if we get to Breeze because they have also transitioned from other games. And with that said, it might just level the playing field a little more between them and Celeste.
I agree, and I would really be excited. I hope Oasis Gaming take at least one map, but I want this to be a really close series. And A Celeste, though, they're really strong. I'm excited to watch Ineri play again. And we weren't casting the A Celeste game yesterday, but we are casting him now. I think you'd be super impressed with how Ineri plays with her
Yeah,
raise. Such an explosive player. She's just amazing.
I actually have one of Inari's plays on my personal demo reel. Back
Oh,
when I casted FSL way back when, she had this crazy 4K clutch that just came out of nowhere. Safe to say, I know what she's like, and she's very much a deadly force to be reckoned with. One thing that I can expect, or that you guys at home can expect from Inari and the rest of AE Celeste, is how they will literally just walk into a site and kill everybody. Full contact, full just straight up eating everybody in sight, and it's such a treat to watch.
yeah, it's something that we've seen lacking in the other teams right now. So Oasis Gaming, they need to step up. They need to make sure they either stop the onslaught from the attack or improve their own attacking.
Yeah, because a lot of the time, from what we've seen this entire tournament, a lot of these female teams, they have been very, very default heavy. They have been just sort of reliant on the mid-round calls. Whereas AE Celeste, they're not afraid to get up in personal and just straight up take aim duels, which really more often than not works in their favor. But let's go ahead and talk about the draft key.
Yeah, it's gonna be the first map on Ascent and Inari with her signature raise, no jet this time around. And I think what's gonna be interesting here is Tarathiel. She flexes between the Sage and the Reyna, and this time around it's gonna be a Sage. A single duelist setup for AE Celeste. That's Sova, really important. I'm actually surprised that the Cypher pick is coming in, but at the same time, Cypher is really good against Jet right now. So they know that Muffin picks a Jet more often than not. So that Cypher is gonna be that tech pick against the Jet.
Yeah, and you say that Tarathiel is sort of going to be playing Sentinel, but we know that that's really going to be a battle sage.
Yeah,
That sage is more duelist than Sentinel, if we're being honest here.
that's
And
true.
I'm looking forward to seeing what she can do because this is what you can expect from Tarathiel. She's going to take map control all on her own. I think it's going to be a lot of B main takes from Tarathiel just on her lonesome, maybe supported here and there by the Sova.
Select
But
your
this is
agent.
definitely a power play here. This Sage Sova combination will allow them to get in the face and deny map control very early in the rounds up against Oasis Gaming Aqua.
Yeah, for Oasis Gaming, theirs is slightly different from the standard lineup. They actually chose the Sage instead of the Killjoy that they typically pick. So I that might be an adjustment as well. I'm not sure if that's okay for the side of Oasis Gaming Aqua. I think what they're thinking about is putting the wall down would at least stop the onslaught from Ace Celeste. But the walls don't really stop Ace Celeste. They just shoot it down. They just go in anyway. Like you mentioned, they just like walking to the site on their own terms, and they will do that over and over again. So Oasis Gaming Aqua better be ready.
Any last predictions before we go into this match? Any opinions on this best of five that any expectations?
I think AE Celeste are still really strong. They might just run over Oasis Gaming Aqua, but I do hope for a 3-1. AE Celeste 3 and 1, maybe one map for Oasis Gaming Aqua.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm gonna side with you on this one. I'm not gonna stray too far from the trodden path. I think it is going to be a 3-1 here, favoring of Celeste. I do think that their fundamentals will shine on Oasis Gaming Aqua side, maybe in a map like this one. And I think it'll be able to sneak away one map here, but it's definitely going to be an uphill battle. We've seen surprises before. I wouldn't be surprised to see another upset here in the Grand Finals. But let's go ahead and go into the map itself. It's the Grand Finals, round number 1 here. It's Alter Ego Celeste versus Oasis Gaming Aqua.
Yeah, attacking side, Oasis Gaming, they've not been very clean, so we'll have to see if they can actually bring it to Alter Ego Celeste. Meanwhile, Alter Ego Celeste, aggressive pushes again, Inari with the opening frags, just straight up opening the game with a headshot onto Anko. And just like that, Oasis Gaming are getting whittled down. Tarathiel getting a kill of her own. They're just taking the Oasis Gaming Aqua members down. They do get to dash into the site. The spike is far away from the A plant though.
Yeah, true to form to the playstyle of Alter Ego Celeste, they will just take an aim duel and run with it. Once they get one pick, no hesitation, no delay, they'll go straight onto the site and claim it for their own here. But what can Oasis do to take this back here? It is going to be only one kill as Stan all the way here hasn't even gotten the spike down. And now she's trapped in between a rock and a hard place. Has to go huge and get 4 kills. I really doubt she'll get any more than 1. And in fact, it's going to be none. Margot gets that kill, finishes off the round, and it's 1-0 for Celeste.
Remember when we talked about Galaxy Racer kind of needing a some time to kind of warm up? Alter Ego Celeste just start off round number 1 with all the kills, and they don't need any warm up. I think they're even warmer than Oasis Gaming right now.
Hey, I think it's a Filipino thing, honestly. Not to generalize the whole country, because I'm from the Philippines. But a lot of the top teams from the Philippines are the same thing. You talk about, local teams like Bren, they take a lot of time to warm up as well. And I think it's just a trend on how, maybe Filipino teams like to warm up and sort of play slow before they start to read the opponent. And maybe it has to do with the philosophy of, we'll let them play their game and then read it and then get back into it. Maybe it's a style,
Yeah, it's a download complete kind of thing.
Goodbye.
Alright, but they're used an aggressive Cypher. You see Ayumi just pushing out with that ghost. Inari just taking the orb as well. Oh, but gets punished by Baby Teasy. Straight up headshots there. They spot 3 members of Oasis Gaming Aqua with a recon.
That's a good recon. Gives so much information, but that just means that they know where three are. Where could Muffin be? That's still up for grabs here, and they're gonna rotate everybody now towards B side. Both of these squads here have much presence committed towards this B side, and it's a good read from Alter Ego Celeste. Up close and personal, it's a very dangerous prospect here. Muffin looking to go for the entries. The wall will support that play now. What can they do as Tarathiel gets the opening pick here? Spike could go down. In fact, will go down here. But Tarathiel, great set of kills here. 3 kills, looking for a 4th. No, it's going to be Ayumi to close out that round. And a clean anti-eco round for Alter Ego Celeste.
Yeah, she can spray. Oh, Ayumi, no.
Oh.
Well, we talked about Tarathiel being the battle sage, and there we see it, right? You know, the biggest advantage of the battle sage, like having a really active sage, getting those frags, is that your res is up very often. Look, she has 5 out of the 8. It's already expensive here, but she has 5 out of the 8 orbs she needs to go for that res. And I think that's what a lot of sage players don't like to do. They don't like fighting. They like staying back and kind of healing. But a battle sage just has so much value.
Yeah, because of how expensive it is, you know, the way that Sage is nowadays in this meta, I think to make her viable, you actually do have to play aggressive. And personally, I've been playing an aggressive Sage for like since she was released, since the game was actually released, and there's just so much you can do with it. If you go and pick a fight, you can and you win, you can actually just heal yourself. And the philosophy on Sage now is sort of gearing towards that, where you go ahead, you get those picks, so that if push comes to shove, you can actually just go ahead and res your teammate, then you have an advantage.
Yeah, like dying gives you an ult orb charge as well. So I just need to die 8 times. I can res you.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, not the ideal way to get a res, but
Is that not how it works? I thought that's how it worked.
a lot of the time on solo queue, that's exactly how it works. But this is not solo queue. This is the grand final here. We're crossing the Rubicon now, ladies and gents, and there's no turning back for these teams. 2-0 here for Alter Ego Celeste. In this round, Oasis Gaming Aqua, they know they need it because they struggle on the attacking side, like we pointed out earlier. If they can manage to make things interesting here, if they can manage to say, I'd say even get 4 rounds, it's gonna look good for Oasis Gaming Aqua.
Yeah, let's see if they can execute on this attack right now. They are going to start with the Sova and the Jet pushing in. They're going to go for this A push. That Reyna is on the flank, so she's not going to be able to find anyone yet.
Ooh, timing. Just not there for her. Ayumi, Margot, just they go drop like a hat immediately. 5 players still alive here for Oasis Gaming Aqua. The retake now beginning. Only a Sheriff right here, and the weapon advantage is massive for Oasis Gaming Aqua. This is their round to lose. They cannot afford to lose this round, Oasis Gaming Aqua. Otherwise, it's absolutely going to be horrible for them and their economy.
It's going to be a difficult take for A Celeste, though. Sheriff's their last player standing. It's going to be a flawless round for Oasis Gaming Aqua. So like you mentioned, this is what they needed.
Yeah, and exactly. This is going to help. The fact that they keep it a flawless round, an Intel flawless round, that just means that they're going to be able to, you know, stimulate their economy, so to speak, and be able to afford things in the coming rounds. Now, on the other side, Alter Ego Celeste, because of, you know, the previous buys, you got Iceberg there, excuse me, who is only on half armor, and the Spectre, less than ideal, to say the least.
Yeah, and Inari's on the Sheriff as well, though I wouldn't discount Inari's Sheriff.
Yeah, no.
That's still like a mini operator in her hands.
She's like quite fatal on it, honestly. And Iceberg here with a close range drone will be able to spot out one. They're going to go ahead and take B main control. And this is what I like about Celeste. They're not afraid to go ahead and take this map control, deny it early, and force Oasis Gaming Aqua to have to fight for early map control.
Yeah, they're staying up front with a Sheriff and a Spectre. They're not afraid of the rifles here. You can see the confidence in their play and how important it is for them to take map control. They're gearing towards a B side map control, but it looks like Oasis Gaming Aqua are getting information that A looks potentially clear.
Yeah, I think so. It's looking very, very much like a slow and steady round here. They have 1 minute though, so not really too much to worry about. I'm assuming they're waiting for this wall before they make any really comprehensive attacks here. But as I say that, Ayumi, good pickup onto Muffin, and that's going to give him so much information with the ulti from Cypher. Now they know that everybody is sort of spread thin. What's the play here? The ball is in the court for Oasis Gaming Aqua. They need to make up for the information that they just have given away, and the play is to go towards B.
Yeah, they're letting the B side go. They're gonna go
Oh.
for this retake instead. Stan getting tagged really low. She's stuck here.
Yeah, you're gonna get taken down without a fight now, getting caught off in an awkward spot, but so does Ayumi. The spike will go down here, and B-side showing to be a little bit of a point of weakness for Alter Ego Celeste. Oasis Gaming Aqua very much confident with going for these kind of plays here. Now Tarathiel gets the timing right, catches Lax off guard. There is a res available, like you said, so early. This early in the game, there is already one coming out here, and Tarathiel will follow it up with a kill of her own. Actually, Margot to get that one. Now it's all up to Baby Teasy. Has been phenomenal so far, but can she pull off the impossible? No, it's going to be Tarathiel. An amazing MVP-worthy play here to keep her team ahead.
Yeah, that res really came in handy, and all those kills. Now she has 2 ult charges again.
She has 7 kills.
7 kills,
Battle
1 death.
Sage.
This is the battle stage in action. Really being able to get those charges using the res. You know, the res is amazing because Iceberg didn't die. They get to save another gun. They secured a round as well. It's just so much value. And then Harry, is she gonna stick with? Okay, no. She switched to light armor and vandal. It looked like she was doing an aim check there. She wanted to go for the sheriff again.
Yeah, you know, the attacking side here of Oasis Gaming Aqua, I like the idea, but you can't really pull a fast one onto teams like Alter Ego Celeste. That creep up all the way in towards Garden, they had someone ready for it. Oh no, big whiff with the blades right there. Margot still alive and kicking here. Now what can they do? Muffin has been taken down low, 30 HP, and the trap ward just gets her completely low here. And gets spammed through the smoke. Margot is able to get that revenge onto her, and now it's an A site confirmed, A site taken, but the retakes have been so deadly for Alter Ego Celeste.
Yeah, Tarathiel gets 1 kill again. This battle sage just cannot be stopped right now. Oh, okay. As I stated, Baby Teasy gets a headshot into Tarathiel, gets 2 as well, uses his miss to get into safety, pops Empress. Ayumi takes down Anko, and now it's down to a 2v3 for Oasis Gaming Aqua. This Empress is going to prove to be deadly though. 3rd kill for Baby Teasy. Does not get the 4th as Scenario shuts her down with a headshot. And now it's down to Stan, who gets taken down by Iceberg. Alter Ego Celeste secure another round again.
That was way closer than it should have been, honestly, but Oasis Gaming Aqua, what a good attempt on that round. Just wasn't good enough to secure the mid, and it forces them now to go for an eco. I don't think that they'll have enough money at all. Look at it, they're pretty much okay. They have, yeah, they're pretty bad shape. They're in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, they're gonna go for this half buy just so next round they get a full buy. I'm not sure if I'm okay with that because honestly, sometimes you just have to recognize that a half buy isn't gonna cut it, and I think this is one of those times where this half buy is just money thrown away pretty much.
Well, they got to make it expensive somehow, I guess, and they have been, you know, deadly with the Marshal. So who knows, if they can get a couple of lucky headshots here, maybe they'll be able to make things a little bit expensive. Now, Oasis Gaming Aqua, I really think that the play for them will be to deny this B main control. They need to do a little bit better in controlling it early because Alter Ego Celeste have just been taking it for free at the start of every round, and this gives them so much information. Look at it. They do this every round with the recon and then the owl drone, and it gives them so much. Look, it's free. Why?
I'm not sure why they gave that away, and there he gets one. Actually starts whiffing, gets taken down by Baby Teasy. Iceberg does take stand down though, but Inari, I think she needs to warm up a little bit. Maybe she's part Filipino too.
Maybe. Definitely the case here, but going towards B, full aggression from Celeste, no mercy. Never give up, never surrender. They just take on that map control here. And like I said, they need to do a better job of controlling B. Alter Ego Celeste, they're just getting so much information just by pushing into it and getting a little closer.
Yeah, they really love slowly inching out forward the main sites and trying to get control over the map, trying to get that information. They don't really use the Sova dart to get that information. They use their bodies. They move forward.
It's the Aldrone and their bodies, actually. So it's basically a 3-man push at some point. Okay, now they're going
Inari is the drone.
This is what we're waiting for. This is them taking it early. So instead, the play here for Alter Ego is to give it completely up and play super duper passive. Now they're pushing towards A instead. And Inari, she's gonna win that fight here. Trade out by Lax, but the damage has been done.
And that's exactly what they need to do, the Oasis Gaming. They need to punish these pushes. They do trade the 1-for-1. Yumi is still pushing out, but look at Alter Ego Celeste. They know where they can push out to. Omen is
Yeah.
pushing out, and they know it's gonna be B, so they're gonna start rotating there.
Yeah, the ultimate now coming in as well from the shadows to secure backup site, and this allows them in. And Hunter's Fury does actually make a connection. Beautifully done onto Anko. And it's a revenge. The Hunter's Fury from Stan gets Iceberg here, and they pay the price. It's still a 3v3.
I think it's pretty good though they take the Sage down. She has the res. So for Ace Game
Oh, yeah.
Aqua, every single time the Sage dies with her res up, it just the res not refilling again.
Yeah, that's a lot of time bought, but Muffin, good for one. Will the timing favor her? No, it will not. Still, man advantage for Celeste here. Looking for the back to side player. Can she hit the shots? Lax landing it, but gets traded immediately. Doubting herself for a second, and the trade frag is good. The post plants are coming down to the wire, but Celeste, they're taking all of it.
That's Charathiel's res back up again. Again. Dear Lord.
Oh no. And she's been making full use of it. Oh my god,
11 kills.
My god. This ain't right. This is Battle Sage. I am shield and sword, indeed. Looking more like
Definitely shield
machine
and
gun and shield now.
This is like the riot shield with the machine gun behind it.
Oh god.
Yeah, Charathiel is really playing out of her mind right now. The retakes were all her.
I was looking for a counterpoint to what you just said, but you're just dead to right there. Dead to right. I mean, Tarathiel on those retakes just has not missed a beat.
Here.
Every single time. And look at how they're forcing Alter Ego Celeste to play slow. Confidence of this play here. Inari. Beautiful headshot though for Baby TZ though. Will they expect a peek from B main? No. Inari gets that kill from the push here. And that B main push yet again proves to be deadly here. Ayumi all the way onto short. Can she get the timing? Looks like it's going to be a no for now. They're going to let the plant come through. And this is the best chance Oasis Gaming Aqua has had in a very, very long time.
Let's see if they can go for this one. It's a 3v4. They have the numbers advantage. They have the res as well if they can get to a safe place to res. And Tarathiel is down too, but Inari is still here, so it's gonna be really scary for Oasis Gaming.
Ooh, the paint shell is perfect. And it forces Lax out into the open. Really well timed on that one. And now it's a 3v3. There is a res available, but far removed from the situation. And Stan, showstopper coming in. Muffin from the flank.
What?
The read, the timing, 4K looking for the ace. Doesn't get it, but they win the round anyway. And somehow the win of the round slips through the fingers of Oasis Gaming Aqua.
That showstopper was a blind. I think she heard one step on Heaven, and then she just
No, there was a
did
kill.
a 180. Oh, it was a kill.
Yeah, Muffin got a kill
Heaven.
towards Heaven, and she just timed it perfectly.
That was a great heads up play from Inari. Didn't complete the ace, but they get the round. That's all they needed. She went from 4 kills to now 8. Inari, really the explosive player for Alter Ego Celeste and Oasis Gaming Aqua, must be scratching their heads after that one.
Because the post plants have just been going Alter Ego Celeste's way. The retakes have been clean. And there's really no answer for it, aside from maybe getting another pick early on.
Yeah, they're just too strong right now. But Oasis Gaming, they're gonna go for the plant here, but Baby TZ gets taken down right away. Second player gets taken down too. Muffin is gonna take Ayumi down though. They do have the spike down.
Okay, good set of kills right there from Ayumi. She finds 2 with the Blade Storm. But it's another follow-up stand with the Sheriff is able to land one, but now her position is known. Lax unable to find anything more. It's an expensive round for Alter Ego, so sure. But at some point, the money stops to matter. You need those rounds.
Yeah, if you can't get anything done with the money, it doesn't really matter at all. And Alter Ego Celeste, we mentioned this. The attacking side for Oasis Gaming Aqua needs to be a lot better. They do get a spike down, but that's actually on Alter Ego Celeste's terms. They want them to take the site. They're going for that retake. It's not like they're getting the entry frags. All 5 members of AE Celeste were still alive at the time they were planting the spike, and to me it feels a bit forced for Oasis Gaming Aqua. But for that time, it was okay because they were on an eco. That force plant was fine, but now that they're on a gun round, they need to change things up.
But you know, the thing for me on the counterpoint, I think to that is a lot of the time, Alter Ego Celeste will just happily play for retake. They will not sacrifice any utility or players just to make sure they have enough for a retake where they are actually very successful. And now Oasis Gaming Aqua, that just means that they have to work that much harder to get an early pick to make sure their post plants don't go awry like they have been in the previous. And this is the exact same B hit that they've been doing early. It didn't work before. I don't think it'll work now. And Terrastiel, Ayumi though, what is that?
That camera is a sneaky camera. She got 2 wall bangs just from her camera alone. That's the way to play a Sentinel.
Big galaxy brain right there from Ayumi. Amazing stuff here. And Neri left to scratch her head, wondering what the hell happened to her teammates here. They brought it back 1v1, and Margot with a double.
I just can't believe everything they're pulling off here. Alter Ego Celeste, everyone is stepping up. I don't know what to do if I'm Oasis game. I'm looking at this is like, what's the game plan, and like how do we beat Alter Ego Celeste? And the answer right now, the only answer in my head right now is shoot better than them, but like how?
Because look, the tactics from Oasis Gaming Aqua, they're not bad. They're just losing the duels, the post-plant duels. I can't fault Oasis Gaming Aqua on what they're doing. They're making good reads. They're making good attacking plays. It's just that Alter Ego Celeste have some edge when it comes to the individual duels. They're just built different right now.
Yeah, look at that. There's the trap wire catching Baby TZ off guard. Even gets stand really low. Ayumi. They're happy to let Oasis Gaming Aqua take the site because they know they can punish that. They can take one down. And they're stuck in they're in the site right now, but they can't do anything.
Yeah. I mean, who cares about the site if you can't get the plant and you don't have the numbers in your favor? They need to dig deep here. The res comes in, but it's a desperation attempt. Anko comes up huge. That's a necessary kill, but Tarathiel, the battle sage here, is not done by any means. Getting a pick before she falls back. Now the ball's in the court of Oasis Gaming Aqua. They're trapped into wine, and the flank is coming in any second now. They're making things so difficult. Anko punishes the peak from Ineri right here, but can they catch him looking the wrong way? The flank coming from Iceberg is able to get one here. Will they get more? Oh, the shot dart. Oh, that's just heartbreaking to watch. 2 versus 1 here, but the HP low as can be. Lax here. Desperate play. They have to go for this ulti just for that information. Spots nobody. Iceberg, does she have the timing? Yes, she does. Gets onto site somehow. And it's a matter of the wits here. Muffin will finally get around for Oasis Gaming Aqua. But what a hard-fought and expensive round it was in the end.
Yeah, it was really expensive, and this is the first round that they've won since round number 3. And even after winning that, they're going to have a pretty broken buy on Oasis Gaming side. On the side of AE Celeste, same thing though. The last few rounds were expensive for them because of Oasis Gaming Aqua. It was only Margot left alive in the previous round, but AE Celeste are deadlier with the Sheriff. And Neri, I wouldn't discount her still. They still have the Res as well as the Hunter's Fury.
Yeah. This can be very, very scary. Alter Ego Celeste, that combination. You know, I think Tarathiel has her res up, honestly, for most of the rounds.
Yeah.
And looks like it's going to be still the case here. Hunter's Fury to support and slow down, to stifle the push. Muffin's going to get tagged down, brought down low to 70 HP. Fortunately, a heal is there to bail her out of that HP scenario. But still, damage has been done. Does a little bit onto Ineri, however, but that's a lot of...
Yeah, doesn't want to give her that reset. And Ineri just steps out. There's one blade left. I'm not sure what she can do with one blade, but we've seen crazy stuff with one blade before.
That's 2 big kills. Oh no, she can't get it. Yeah, from that range, the Spectre just doesn't get the damage in, but still, it's enough. That's information, map control, and damage that they've been doing here. Stan is able to trade, so does Muffin, and those are good pickups. Is able to upgrade, but only 10 HP left. Bonks onto the wall, but that's okay. She gets away anyway.
Down to 3v3. Tarathiel is still alive with a res though, so once she recognizes that her teammates are safe, she can go for that res.
Yeah, they're going for the full commit onto that site now, onto A. That's the res already, 4v3.
30 seconds left.
This is still a tough retake, and with Muffin's HP sitting sub 20, I don't know. This has to be an absolutely perfect post plant here, and with this... Oh no, the whiff! The whiff from Margot, that's absolutely crucial. It gives information to Oasis Gaming Aqua, but still the positions are awkward and they're ducking and they're dancing.
Oh no!
Oh no! A team kill!
Muffin with a 10 HP gets hit by the dart from Stan. I think she wanted to duck for cover and let go of the mouse click.
Ay, 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 ay. That. It is what it is. Sometimes there's really not much to say, but it is what it is. That you can't do anything about it because they were in a pickle, to say the least. They were really being trounced upon from every angle. They had from the flank, they had heaven, they had nowhere to go, and so it, I can't fault them for maybe a skill or two going off the mark.
Yeah. Wow, that was such a half though by AE Celeste. 10-2 on the defending side. This is Oasis Gaming's map as well. I am not sure what they can do right now. AE Celeste, let's see if their executes are as sharp as we remember them to be.
Yeah. Ugh, pistol. Literally do or die for this first map here. Oasis needs this. But I don't think that Celeste will make it easy for them. They are emblazoned with confidence right now, and they cannot miss a beat.
Oh, Baby TZ gets some shots through the smoke.
Yeah, that's pretty good damage done. Is able to devour over heal, not really. But still, it's good damage right now. That's going to be another one, a Yumi one, but it's traded out by Baby TZ. So good damage now as Baby TZ falls in the smoke. And they've managed to turn it around the round here as Anko gets that kill onto Margot. They hesitate on the plant because there's nobody else to back her up. And so that's a little bit of hesitation. And this causes a little bit of confusion. This sows discord into the lines, the enemy lines of Alter Ego Celeste. But the jig is up. They know where both players are. It's a matter of who can win the duel.
Yeah, they have the ghosts on their hands. Anko still full HP. Iceberg and Ayumi both in classics though, so they're gonna have a difficult time taking her down. She has the range disadvantage, but Ayumi picks up a ghost of her own. 3 HP against Stan.
3 HP. You gotta go huge here. Has to land the headshot. And oh my god! The big brain 3 HP had no right to win that round.
That was some sick timing as well from Ayumi, going around her own smoke, and then here's the tap, goes straight for the headshot tap of her own. Like, you tap the spike, I tap your head. And Ayumi, sick play. That was a 4K for Ayumi on this pistol round.
That's dirty. Look at that. And it's not even a sick headshot. It's just it's a sick outplay.
It was an outplay, just complete clean outplay from Ayumi.
Wow, this is, I mean, I normally do not enjoy stomps, but just the show of finesse by Celeste here, it's masterful.
Yeah, it's exactly that. They're like a surgical blade going through right now. It's not just a big stomp because of skill, but it's also a lot of outplays.
Yeah, not just slashing their way in, but still a good pickup. Okay, it's a Guardian, however, they have recovered, so not the best thing to pick up here, but Tarathiel, and this might just be the... Okay, wait. As I say that, good kill. That's going to slow down the presence. That's going to slow down the plant here. It's going to delay it a second longer, but Oasis Gaming Aqua, they have 2 members left.
Yeah, they're still outnumbered. They don't have the armor there. Muffin gets some damage done, but takes a lot of her own. 11 HP left on this Jet. With the Spectre, you can't do that much, but you can if you kill Iceberg jumping. Oh, she gets a headshot onto Inari as well. It's all up to Margot. Let's see if she can get this. Uses a Shrouded Step to walk away. There's a Guardian, gets headshot. It's all down to Muffin, but she gets killed by Margot, and it's match point. Yeah, that was a falling headshot. Feels bad.
What? That? Oh, because she was so low is probably why, but
yeah,
you gotta feel bad for Muffin there. She did everything she could. But still, she gets taken out by a falling shot to the butt. Oh man, that's just gotta... I'm gonna have nightmares about that, I think.
Yeah, that's it. You see an Omen like falling Assassin's Creed style. It's just... goodbye.
Yeah. Sometimes these things happen, and you just gotta shake your head. This could be it. Match point here. Alter Ego Celeste. They could take map number 1 against Oasis Gaming Aqua.
Yeah, and they're just holding W again. Like, they're into the site already.
Yeah. Not afraid at all, and let's see what they can do here. Inari Goes for the spray down. It's actually Stan to get one. Muffin, the 1-2 punch in the backside. Holds strong for now, but can they hold on any longer? No. Mark 3 kills, looking for more here as Lax looking to hold the line. Anko gets good timing onto Ayumi, still a 2v2. Low HP onto Margot here. Spike has to go down any second, but who is going to bite first? It's a game of chicken. One of these teams has to go, and Anko looking to get that entry. It's Iceberg who actually does get the pick onto Lax. Now it's Anko who has to clutch for her team. 1 against 1, it's not gonna happen, and it's gonna be Alter Ego Celeste 13-2. Final scoreline for map number 1.
That was a fast one, and if this is any indication of how the whole series is gonna go, then I'm scared for Oasis Gaming Aqua. Margot with a 4K as well to end the game. The clutch in the previous round, and then the 4K to seal the deal. I think they're all playing amazing right now.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that, man. The number of times that they will straight up win aim duels that they shouldn't win at all is just ridiculous, and it just goes to point out the form and the confidence of a team like Alter Ego Celeste. This, however, cannot break Oasis. They need to be able to play a little bit better in the upcoming match. But before we talk about that any further, again, we do have to give a quick thank you to our sponsors. Thank you again to Intel, to Yahoo, and to FSL Ace, and all everybody who has made this whole thing possible. Again, this is the Game Changer Southeast Asia Series, and we're about to go and talk about game number 2. So let's go ahead and sort of break this down, Key. The last game, I just have to say, it was pretty much a stomp. And there's really no easy way of beating around the bush and no way to go about it, but it being a straight up stomp.
Yeah, it feels like they had an idea of how to punish Inari and Ayumi pushing out on the attacking side, but they didn't do it often enough. I think if Oasis Gaming want to take this game, or take a game rather from Alter Ego Celeste, they need to be able to punish the pushes. Make Alter Ego Celeste respect them, because right now Alter Ego Celeste don't find the need to, and I don't. It's not in like the BM manner or anything, but Alter Ego Celeste just feel like they can take control over the whole map, and Oasis Gaming are not punishing them for that.
I think they did try once, and then they were kind of successful at it, but it not enough to make them fear doing it again. The one time they got a punish was towards A, and what happened was, okay, fine, punish us A. We'll push you towards B and actually push all the way towards mid and kill you from there. So it needs to be a little bit more diverse from the playbook here of Oasis. And I think a lot of it has to do with them maybe respecting Celeste a little too much.
Yeah, just too much respect right now for A Celeste. Maybe they need to go faster, maybe they need to go slower, but right now I think in the middle is kind of like where they're getting hurt, because this in the middle, it just A Celeste can punish it either way. They A Celeste just have so much map control every single round that they can punish whether they're playing fast or playing slow.
And everybody also from the side of AE Celeste is having a game of, just the game of their lives, lighting up the server. Man, perish the thought that they would ever have a bad game. But we do have to take a short break because we will continue with game number 2 after this one. When we return, we'll find out whether it's going to be 2-0 or maybe Oasis Gaming can bite back and take us to a 1-1 again. I'm Estrado. This is Keycast, where you're Shoutcasters, and we'll return with game number 2 of this grand finals in just a second. So don't touch that browser.
Welcome back, everybody, to VCT Game Changer Southeast Asia. This is the FSL Open 4, and we just saw a grand opening by AE Celeste taking the first map of the series. This is a best of 5, and with you will be me, Keycast, and with me will be Illustrado casting this best of 5. And AE Celeste look really dominant right now. And how are you feeling, Illustrado?
Looking dominant, a little bit of an understatement, I think, as they basically mopped the floor with Oasis Gaming. But you can't fault them. I truly enjoyed what I saw from Oasis Gaming. Let's remember that this is a little bit of a newer form squad. This is a squad on Oasis that has not exactly times, but they're showing signs of really good ideas on attack and on defense. But that will that be enough to go up against a team like Celeste? I don't know, man. It's looking really tough because the finesse and the brilliance of Celeste just shines through, and the experience shines through in the later stages of those rounds.
Yeah, you can really see that this team has been playing together for a while now, and they're just so good at being able to read the map. The communication is super fast, the rotations are easy, the executes are clean, and it's just so difficult to take a map against them. And 13-2 on game number 1, it's starting to look shady for Oasis Gaming Aqua.
Yeah, well, it's gonna have to be a completely different game if we want to see not a 3-0 here. But what about Yuki? I'm gonna ask, what do you think is there anything they can do on Oasis Gaming side? And if so, what could they do to maybe take a map away?
I really want to see a hard flash. Maybe they're not ready for that, but I do hear that they are bringing in a different player coming into this game. So Oasis Gaming Aqua are going to bring in Zini in place of Stan. Maybe Zini's agent pool can change that if she brings in the hard flash. I think that might help a lot. She does play that initiator though, so Zini plays Sova so far on Open 3 and Open 4. So we'll see if this actually can change things. Maybe maybe their other Sova player can actually switch up to that hard flash. But Stan has also been playing the Sova more often than not. So hopefully we can see some hard flashes here. They need to flush an area out. They need to punish the pushes from the side of AE Celeste. They need to be able to take the sites using that hard flash.
I agree, 100%. And I know it seems like we're a broken record talking about it, but if you had maybe like a Sky or a Breach, that would be great to stifle them taking early map control, on the side of Celeste, because for the most part, the defaults it doesn't work really because they lose the aim duels when they're all spread out. They can't get the trades, and they lose map control in the places where they don't have that many players stacked up. And so even when you do have that hard flash, when you do have a better setup for your teams, you can easily punish these guys and from prevent them from getting too much map control early on.
Yeah, they need to chase Inari out of her spot. Like Inari likes picking, especially on defense. She likes picking a corner and just sitting there and goes like, "Fight me! Try to go into my side. I dare you." And let's see if Oasis Gaming are ready for that.
Yeah, well, going into the draft right now, Icebox yet again. These female teams not afraid of picking Icebox. We've seen it, I think, a lot more than we usually do. And that's a good sign. It's a sign that these teams are really working on their structured offenses, and this might actually be better for Oasis Gaming Aqua, who like to play that spread out kind of slow paced style. But it doesn't look like we're getting your wish. Key.
No, we're not gonna see the hard flashes. We are gonna see for the side of AE Celeste, it is the same lineup that they ran against Impaler. One thing to note though, the map that they did drop against KMO or Kid My Orc earlier in the playoffs was on Icebox. So maybe this is their weakest map, but even their weakest map looked really strong against the Impaler. So let's see if Oasis Gaming Aqua are ready for this.
Yeah, well, let's get right into it. Game number 2 here, Oasis Gaming Aqua. They're at 0 wins. Alter Ego Celeste, they have a 1-win advantage after taking the first map. Let's see if they can turn things around in this one. Prevent us from seeing a 3-0 in this best of 5. Again, you're joining me, Illustrado, with me, my co-caster Key. Any predictions for this map?
It's gonna be a close map, I feel. Oasis Gaming Aqua might just take up to 10 rounds, and I dare say that this might even be the map for them to take.
Yeah, I think I'm inclined to agree. Oasis Gaming Aqua, they've got a little bit more warm up here. Maybe they're coming in you know. And as Filipino teams, they just generally need to warm up. So maybe this will actually play into their favor that they start into the lower bracket here.
Yeah, maybe the breakfast is still digesting, right? We love our breakfast, and maybe it's still going down. And once that's digested, they can go. And Zinni is gonna shoot a few shots, but gonna get taken down by Margot. And Neri gets a headshot as well. And that's the B side already open for Alter Ego Celeste on the attacking side. Tarathiel with the slow flank as well. Muffin is gonna try to look for her. And they get taken down as well. Tarathiel, the battle sage. They know where Baby TZ is. They're gonna go for it. And Tarathiel already with a triple kill on this pistol round.
Oh my god, just a train wreck right now. Completely overwhelming the side of Oasis Gaming Aqua. They had absolutely no business winning some of those duels, but the mechanics shining through from Alter Ego Celeste.
Yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. And this battle sage, yet again, we talked about it the previous round, already has 3 charges on her ultimate, and they just look so strong.
You know, there is no Sage on Oasis Gaming Aqua, and I think that might be why they went for the early kitchen play. They realized that there is no one really to wall it off, and that there probably is going to be a fairly good chance that they can secure it, so they hard commit onto it. And look at this, Alter Ego Celeste yet again. Ooh, that's a spicy shot right there. Eco kills now from Oasis Gaming Aqua. They're shaking things up.
Yeah, great read by them to commit 4 into the A side, and Muffin knows Inari's tendencies to updraft up that generator, was ready with that sheriff shot, takes that flying jet down with a single bullet.
Yeah, but they can't get ahead of themselves. There still are 3 players from Celeste, and, you know, for most teams, 1 Celeste player is equivalent to 4. So I really wouldn't mess with this too much. You know, I just maybe slow down the pace, get information, because they're still at a large weapon disadvantage, and there's a low HP on a couple of players here for Gaming Aqua.
Yeah, it's Margot and Ayumi. We've seen her clutch many times as well. I think Lax spots Margot out there. That Killjoy beanie just made a little peep out there.
Yeah, look at this here. Ooh, nice shot right there from
30
Lax.
seconds left.
8 HP left though, so they're all pretty low. But the numbers advantage definitely going their way, and this could be an eco win. 5 players still alive for Oasis Gaming. Exactly what Celeste needs, and the timing on the flank beautifully done by Zinni.
Yeah, this is exactly what he needs. The shots from Muffin really coming up clutch here, punishing Alter Ego Celeste. And we talked about this in the pre-game. I think between map 1 and map 2, what did they need to change? They need to make Alter Ego Celeste respect them. And I think that is the round to make them respect you. Those headshots from Muffin, being able to take a thrifty against Alter Ego Celeste, that's gonna feel good. And you need that confidence. Especially, you need to get that confidence to hit your shots. You need to get the confidence, especially after going down 2-13 in map 1.
Exactly, and you need to hit those shots to force to make the fear of the sheriff, to instill the fear of the sheriff in their hearts. Now, Oasis Gaming Aqua, they're doing a little bit better because they're not playing as passively as they were before. They're not playing too scared, and I like it. But the timing for Lax,
I think
she's gonna get
wrecked
caught
here.
off. Oh my god, and that's a Phantom just gifted to the enemy squad here. They were able to sneak right through. Baby TZ fortunately able to back here into this 4v4, but this still could be very dangerous now.
Alright, Anko gets 1 kill onto Yumi on the A side as well. And Neri has a big gun though, so they're gonna have to respect her still. It's still 4 players alive for Oasis Gaming Aqua. For Alter Ego Celeste, they just want to get the spike down. At the very least, get the 300 creds here and make it expensive for Oasis Gaming Aqua.
Wallbang not coming through, and they need to make sure they get this kill. Dash out from Jet here. And Neri somehow still alive, still very much lethal with this gun, no matter what you put into her hand. And the crossfire has been set, but it has been destroyed here. Nice flick there from Iceberg, but Zinni was only on low HP. And I like this from Oasis Gaming Aqua. They're not playing with too much diffidence on their side. They're actually going for the aggressive peaks, the aggressive picks, and it's working out in their favor.
Just to point out, they've already won as many rounds as they did in the previous map, so that's gotta start feeling good.
That's a good start. Yeah, yeah.
For Alter Ego Celeste, they have the guns right now. They have the big guns. Oasis Gaming, their economy is pretty good actually. So at the very least, they'll be okay going to the next round. They have 3 rifles still and some bank to keep.
Yeah, and I just want to see how Oasis Gaming Aqua now will change up their defense, because thus far they've sort of been a little bit one-sided, playing this sort of same formation, but it's a good pick from Lax, making full use of the timing, and that actually gets them a really good start here. No wall to block off that wall bang though, but still no kill on top of it, and that could have really went the other way. The Viper utility is actually going to save her life this time, but it's a 4v5 retake.
Yeah, that Tarathiel getting a bit greedy with the wall there, just walking up with her utility up instead of her gun. And Oasis Gaming are going to try to go for this retake. They take Inari down with the smoke coming down, but Iceberg take one of her own, and Oasis Gaming, this is exactly what you need on your map pick.
Beautiful retake there. Cut with precision. Absolutely on form with knowing what angles to smoke off, and Muffin getting full utility off of those cloud bursts just gave them so much of an entrance onto that site. And just goes to show that Oasis Gaming Aqua, they are not intransigent about how they're approaching their defense. They show that they're willing to change it. They can play retake, they can play passive, they can also play aggressive every now and then, like how we've seen side. However, I would like to see them get more of maybe a mid control, try to do a couple more things there, because Alter Ego Celeste, they can start reading this defense.
Yeah, this 4-1 split might just bite them in the back later on. Especially Lax holding his beast side solo. Once they start punishing her, once they start taking down this Omen, it's going to be scary for Oasis Gaming Aqua.
Oh yeah, definitely. And well, Alter Ego Celeste, they did get punished going for that B, even though it is a 4v1 split, so they might veer away from it. This pickoff, however, this is a crucial pickoff. Getting the Sentinel on A, it's all you could ask for and more if you're on the attacking side.
Yeah, those nano swarms won't do anything. There's no alarm bot, but Aonko is gonna pop her Empress, gonna try to take down Tarathiel, takes her down, uses his miss to get to safety. And Neri with the Blade Storm gonna try to go for kills, but Zinni shuts her down. Iceberg goes for the trade. Muffin is gonna be there to try and hold off this push and takes down Ayumi. Uses her Cloud Burst really well to buy some time for her team. The spike has not gone down yet, and she's thinking about using this rope here.
Yeah, they're both approaching close through the smoke here, but Muffin already too aware of that potential. Now, it's leaving us in a 1v3. And this should be around for Oasis Gaming Aqua. A save might actually be in order. Looks infinitely better from Oasis Gaming Aqua. I dare say it might even look like a damaged version at this point.
Yeah, it's looking really good from them. I expected a little bit more rounds, especially in the early game from Alter Ego Celeste. They've been really good with pistol rounds. And after the pistol round, their anti-eco left a bit much to be desired. And, you know, they're running a double Sentinel and a Viper lineup on offense. I kind of expected them to go with a double Duelist to start. But, you know, Tarathiel can frag even on the Sage, so it doesn't really matter if she's on the Reyna or on the Sage. She's going to get those frags either way. But let's see if Alter Ego Celeste can figure this defense out.
I think one crucial player also that we didn't really touch on is Anko. Now that she's come online and truly been effective for her team, it's such a massive change. Look at this. They're approaching with confidence. They're taking early duels. They're securing map control. They've converted from a 4-1 split and now approached with a 2. This defense is showing to be much more dynamic than it was earlier on.
It's definitely much better, and Inari can't even get those shots right now. They're all really low. 6 HP on the Killjoy, 2 HP on the Jet. Tarathiel gets taken down with a quick headshot. And the map control, we were talking about that. They have so much map control right now on the side of Oasis Gaming Aqua on defense, mostly due to Lax pushing out and making sure that no one's going to go through B main.
And it just goes to show that Alter Ego Celeste, they are giants. They are mortals, and they can bleed right now. They have been put on the ropes by Oasis Gaming Aqua. If they can keep this up, then I definitely favor their odds at taking this map right now. What a quick double shot from Ayumi though. Quite disgusting, but Muffin's right there to bring it back.
Yeah, that Marshall, I think it's Tens who calls it a musket sometimes, like if you play it that way. Like it's a musket if you just crouch and shoot. It's just 2 quick shots to the chest and easy kill. Alter Ego Celeste do get a spike plant. They want that, and this is where they should try to at least be mounting a comeback. They have the full rifles, but inside of Oasis Gaming Aqua, look at their economy. 2 players, 9k, 8.9k. I'm kind of miffed that Baby TZ isn't requesting an op from Muffin and instead buying on her own. That's just a lot of waste of money, but you know, they've got a lot of credits in the bank.
Nah, it is what it is. But for Ultimates, for Alter Ego Celeste, they have everything they need to win this round. If they lose this round, I'm actually going to be quite surprised now. With the play again towards B, they look like they want to punish Lax for playing this close up, and the spray, almost paying off from them. Lax just gets away out of dodge just in the nick of time.
She did a little bit of damage to Ayumi is low, and Inari takes down Zini.
And that's the lockdown deployed. Lockdown committed towards B here. But Tarathiel doing work. They're catching off the flanks and using the aggression of Oasi against them. So it's a 5v3 retake. Simply the best round we've seen from Alter Ego Celeste thus far.
Yeah, this is the mind games that need to happen within the game, right? Like, they've been aggressive, it's been working for them, but then you punish it. And then for Alter Ego Celeste, that's what they're going to do to take this round. They take down Lax. It's a 5v2 right now, looking really grim for Oasis Gaming. And Inari looks like she's online. That's a 4k for Inari. What is going on right now?
That wallbang headshot, thing of beauty.
Inari will really just show up, like especially when her team needs her. She's the airbender. She's on that jet. She is the avatar right now.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Through the wall. Just the muscle memory, the reflexes on Inari. God.
What a player. And both Jets topping the scoreboard right now. Muffin with an operator though. So they still have a lot of creds on their side. Oasis Gaming, they can still mount a great defense here. But Alter Ego Celeste are going fast right now. It looks like they're going to try to go for this A execute.
And the approach towards A, looking like it's going to be a fast one, as a lot of body may still be committed thus early. Anko ready for one, ready for two, is able to get the overheal as well. Beautiful hold right now from the duelist. What can she do now? The lockdown has been destroyed, but so has Anko gone down. It's now a 3v4 retake. Not even a retake, just a 3v4 in general. And there's already a flank ready and waiting here for Lax.
I think they're suspecting this. They're slowly trying to clear the corners. Let's see if they can actually spot her. Margot looks in the wrong side, gets taken down. Ayumi, oh no, she gets caught teleporting. Lax, that was a bit of a greedy teleport from her. Muffin, though, with the operator, gets one. Tries to go for a repeat for the second. Gets headshot by Ayumi. Triple kill for her right now. She's going to have to complete this ace if they want to win this round. But if there's anyone that's clutch in Alter Ego, so that's going to be Ayumi. We've seen her clutch with a Cypher, with the Ghost. And now she's going to have to try and clutch this round on her own.
Don't do it. Just stick together. Stick together. Oasis Gaming Aqua. It's not worth it. Okay, thank God she lands that shot. But if she had, that would have been a 1v1. Very, very key, honestly, if you ask me. But, oh, wow, that's why they're the pros, I guess. Heart-stopping action.
Would have been a 1v1 with the Viper ultimate as well. So Ayumi could have just put out the pit and then say, fight me inside my pit.
I'm just happy that Oasis Gaming Aqua, they're playing a lot better now. They're playing a lot less reserved, but I need to see their attacking side. That still yet remains to be seen. They are having a good run right now with full usage of the utility and the operator. And look at this aggressive, sneaky play by Anko. She gets spotted out.
The drone didn't spot her.
Did not. 3 assists, 2 kills. 1, 2. Oh, she takes too long, but still they landed. Okay, thank God. Anko. Rez now coming in. It's in an awkward spot here, but still they managed to bring it back. And Neri dashes into the face of Muffin.
That was a great blade storm by Inari though. Takes a few out. Alter Ego Celeste. This is still manageable for them. It's not the best spot, but they still have two of their strong players, Ayumi and Tarathiel, still alive. If Lax gets taken down here, they might be able to get it, but Lax runs to safety. Really smart decision here. She gets some information. She just runs away, goes back into yellow box after putting the smoke down.
Yeah, but there's a lot of players coming towards Lax here. Has to anchor the site. They don't expect her. They don't think, oh, she's managed to sneak through. This is massive. Knows where one is, knows where the Kun wins. Now they're going to swing out in perfect unison like a deadly blade dance. Lovely stuff here for Oasis Gaming Aqua, and the patience and the wits from Lax just shining.
Yeah, 7-2 right now. Oasis Gaming Aqua really taking control over this first half.
Anko and Muffin, man, look at their scores. The duel is coming alive. 13 and 11 kills on them both.
Yeah, and Lax is kind of like the unsung hero here. She's not getting the frags, but she's getting so much information on B. Maybe punishing them a little bit at the beginning, but it's Anko and Muffin really cleaning things up. Anko feels like a sentinel on the A side. They can't kill her.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a big fan of Lax, man. She's not very like super high impact, but she steps up. Okay, maybe not that round, but still good performance overall here. Defense holding strong for Oasis Gaming. Oh, that's a big whiff. That could have been a very big chance here for Muffin, but the Blade Storm now coming out, getting closer. Trying to dash up. Updraft is available. Oh, they fake out. They plant. They stop the plant just with the draft here.
Okay, she gets Iceberg, but Iceberg does get a plant down. Triathlon takes on Muffin. Oasis Gaming Aqua, 2 members left. It's gonna be hard to fight against that Viper's Pit.
Save it maybe. I don't know. So difficult when the Viper's Pit is right there, but it could work against Oasis Gaming Aqua. We've seen it happen before in this 2v3 retake. Time is really not in their favor. And only Anko left standing, and she's got a massive task ahead of her. Not able to connect with that shot, and it's gonna be a round for Alter Ego Celeste. Finally, after what seems to be ages.
Yeah, it's really taking so much effort for Alter Ego Celeste to break Oasis Gaming Aqua's defense. They're not getting the reads right. They're not winning the duels. Only a little bit here and there. Anko and Muffin are really on something right now. They're just so good for Oasis Gaming Aqua.
Ah, wow. The play from Alter Ego Celeste, they really know how to utilize Viper's Pit to full effect, and just not afraid to get up close and personal with it, and that gets them at that advantage. Now, what can they do? Nice shot from Muffin to open up the round here. That's a big kill to find. A lot of information given. Will they expect the second player? It looks like a yes here. Caught repositioning. Zinni actually does go down, but Lax is still in the equation, somewhere around here.
That's the scary part. This Omen likes sneaking around, using the Shrouded Step to reposition. Muffin gets another kill onto an Airy who was greedy on the yellow
What?
box. Gets that was through the wall.
Wow, Muffin! Oh, thing of beauty. The wall bang blind shot. And she's found 3 already, looking for the ace. Can she get the timing? Do it. No!
Almost got that shot through the smoke as well. Muffin already with triple kill here. Switches guns, does not take a Yumi down. Takes a shot to the head. Baby Teasy misses a few bullets, but takes a Yumi down in the end.
Okay, heart-stopping moment right there. Alarm bot. Oh, just baits out the direction. Just looks it the wrong way. Well played from Baby TZ.
Last round in the half.
This game, dude, my heart, I can't take.
Muffin though, is really stepping up there. That wall bang to deny the spike, that brought him so much time.
And it forced them to make an awkward push towards mid.
Yeah, that was absolutely amazing. And for the side of Oasis Gaming Aqua, 8 rounds. At least 8. They can go for 9 here.
9-3 would be all Oasis Gaming Aqua want and more. They have been so good on their attacking side. Well, in the previous game at the very least. So this could be more of the same here. But it's straight up B hit. Alter Ego Celeste changing tempo, changing the pace. And it looks like it's going to be a no-frills B rush.
Straight up B rush with the wall down, the Viper smoke as well. That's gonna be the post plant. I don't like a post plant where everyone's on the same side though. This duel kind of like falls flat, and Muffin really sharp with the operator as well. It's gonna lock the cross down.
I think this post plant relies on having the lineups from the Sova and the Viper, so they have to keep Viper and Sova alive for this. And maybe the Killjoy will with Nano Swarm here, but not as much. So retake now coming in 5v5. Not ideal for Alter Ego Celeste, but if they can hit their shot, it'll be huge. And Inari does a double kill right there, and they've made it happen, bringing it back. Anko, the last one standing, going down. on halftime. 8-4 final, 8-4 halftime score.
Switching sides.
You guys might not be cursed, but I think I am.
Yeah.
But Alter Ego Celeste, they make that a firing squad instead. Like I was afraid for that post plant. Like it was so difficult to get onto that. But you're right. The snake, the Viper poison plus the
Snake bite,
shock
yeah.
darts, snake bite plus the shock darts plus Margot with a nanoswarm eventually as well. If she had the time to bring it out, that was just so much utility. Oasis Gaming were forced to push, and then Inari with the timing gets 2 quick kills off that, and it just became a firing squad after.
Yeah, you really have to. You really need to save that recon dart for the for yellow, just to make sure that nobody was there, because Inari got a really punish because nobody was looking the right way. The timing on the cloudburst went down, and just when it did, Inari had the right idea for it. But Oasis Gaming Aqua, they're more successful on the attacking side on this map at the very least. So let's see what they can bring to the table.
Yeah, they're going for an A execute. Slow start and then explode into the site. They're trying to clear the corners here, but there's 3 members of Alter Ego Celeste here already.
Nano Swarm will slow the approach here. Couple of tags through the smoke just to make sure she gets a little bit of damage in. Zinni's already broke low. Muffin gets 1. Muffin's been amazing. But that's an entry already. Can they deny it? And Muffin doesn't show any signs of stopping. Has found 2 kills on this pistol round. Is a hunter at the moment. And look at this. Nice connection from Anko. Tarathiel's ready for the trade-off, however. Can't land the pixel headshot. But Ayumi does, however. Now it's a 2v3. Still doable for either squad. Who's going to come away? Tarathiel jiggle peeking this corner. Muffin is unleashed, unfurled, and unchained in this one. 3 kills for the duelist of Oasis Gaming Aqua.
Yeah, Alter Ego Celeste really have to retool right now. Like mid-map, Icebox again. This was the map that they actually lost earlier in the playoffs. But let's see if they can actually maybe mount a comeback here. But right now, Oasis Gaming Aqua are looking really strong on the backs of Muffin and Anko.
They're looking like they want to make a good old-fashioned B rush. I feel like that's going to be the case right now. Will it pay dividends for them? That's going to be the question.
Yeah, I'm surprised Viper hasn't put her wall down here, but I guess
Because it gives up
I'm
so
sure
much
so.
information.
Yeah.
Is why, you know, I guess.
I guess it's an eco. You don't want to give out the positions, and you just Oh wait, what? Hard
the
peeks to
shorty.
Shorty.
Oh, the short. The shock dart is there to bring equilibrium to the universe, though. So, all is well. Tarathiel, though, is very, very deadly on this share. When the fight goes down, what can they do? I'd like them to secure mid control, but a little bit awkward from Anko. Okay, Tarathiel is able to heal up, but that just means that only 1 player is still low on the Alter Ego Celeste side. And Oasis Gaming Aqua, they're in a pretty decent post-plant position. Oh, the flank.
There's 1 flank. With the classic though, it's gonna be hard to get anything done.
Yeah,
Gets a
at
bit of
this rate-
damage out. Oh, okay. There's a
Okay.
turret taking down
Last
Iceberg.
player standing.
And that's probably, honestly, the worst way to die in. I can literally not think of a worse way to die in this game than to a turret. Because it doesn't exactly do that much damage.
6 damage. It's 2-2-2, right? I think.
Yeah, but you don't always take 3 hits. You know?
Yeah.
And just, you know that feeling when you're low on HP and then you see that turret just perk up, and then you
Yep.
know you're screwed.
Yep.
That's the worst way to go.
All right, so Alter Ego Celeste with rifles this time around. This is where they should either mount their comeback or just bow out for this map.
Yeah, 10-4. Things look amazing for Oasis Gaming Aqua. They have done their due diligence. They have. Oh, look at that. Recon exposing so many members of Oasis Gaming Aqua. But will it matter?
Canary has the aim here. She's on top of screens. This is the exact spot that Anko played. Also has to drop down. They have 3 on A though, so it's going to be another defensive hold with the Vandals here for Alter Ego Celeste.
Just a ghost on Anko as well, so she's gonna have to be a little bit clever. Does get 1. Is able to jiggle peek through the corner and buy some information. Can she find more with it thus far? And she almost does. Fully healing up right now, but not enough to get her that rifle. Lax does have a Spectre in her hands though, so this could still prove to be a very, very good round. It's already pretty expensive, and this is a bonus round. So Lax has made another connection, 2 versus 2. This is way more than wanted to lose.
Yeah, they lost a bit too much right now, and Ayumi and Marco, they're gonna have to play this really well in order to win this round.
Trying to get sneaky
30
here.
seconds
And
left.
Raphael,
Last player
she's
standing.
exposed. She misses the shot that she needed. The Viper's pit, the Viper's snake bite, however. Killjoy, lockdown, forces her out into the open. Looks for one, adjusts, but doesn't get it. Baby TZ with a quick flick. 3 kills right now. And Oasis Gaming Aqua, amazing form from that game.
That was the bonus round, and I think they played a bit too close for my taste there. Alter Ego Celeste were playing on the bottom of rafters against the bonus round, and
Yeah,
Vandals versus Spectres. You don't want to be taking close range fights there.
this is not how Alter Ego usually play, because Celeste, they're happy to play for retake, and I would have actually thought that that would have been the play.
Yeah,
That might have been better for them.
the full commit, and Anko getting a double tap though. Beautiful double tap with a headshot there. You
With a
said
ghost?
she had to be clever. Oh, with a ghost, yeah. It's absolutely insane.
Viper's pit. And if you ask me, that's a little bit of a sign of desperation to use it this early. A little bit of a owl drone play here, just to sort of get them some information. They have found one. Spray from Anko. Good control to be able to get out first kill here. But there's more to find. There's Vipers waiting in that pit here. Ayumi trying to be sneaky. Anko doesn't know where to look right now. She finally does identify the problem and take it down, is able to fully heal. Little does she know, right under her. Fortunately, her team bails her out in area, last man standing.
Oh, it takes one down. If there's anyone's window, it's gonna be Neri. Takes one. Oh, but Baby Teasy is gonna shut her down. Baby Teasy's really been showing up clutch on the attacking side here.
Match
Yeah,
point.
well. Whew. Well, what a round here. That is just absolutely phenomenal from Oasis Gaming Aqua. They are on match point, and this is a far
extra money
cry
if
from the
anyone
team that
needs.
we saw in the first game. A completely different squad. They just look like they've been lit on fire.
Yeah, I said at least 10 rounds, and I feel bad now because I thought it was gonna be maybe 10-13 or. But the Oasis Gaming Aqua really just took control from round number 2 onwards.
Give me those.
Headshot. Ooh, an airy, nice shot right there. The blade.
Oh no.
Oh no, she run out. Ah! Crucial shot to miss, but Zenny actually picks it up. Now, things are looking dire for Oasis Gaming Aqua. For Celeste, excuse me. A little bit of a... Words are hard for the meantime. But now
Right.
Oasis Gaming Aqua, they do have a lot of control towards B, and they do have a man advantage. They have someone
There's
sneaking up.
someone flanking the flanker right now.
Oh!
Oh, Margot gets the kill, and it's gonna look good for Alter Ego Celeste right now.
Yeah, Anko is going to be a little bit upset about that because she crept up all that way. Only to receive a bullet to the back. Tarathiel will actually be traded out right now. So the position, not too bad, not too shabby here. I do think a push might be in order because currently they're in a little bit of an awkward spot. This crossfire easily dismantled. Repositioning from this,
Last
so
player
difficult.
standing.
Exactly,
Yeah,
they
you
get
mean?
caught off in
Yeah.
reposition.
It's exactly as he's saying. Lax is gonna be the only one remaining here. 70 HP. Will only have enough HP to survive 2 bullets, and it's gonna be a difficult 1v2 for her.
Yeah, that smoke is a little off as well, and Margot has the timing for it. So 12-5, and Alter Ego Celeste, they stay alive for the meantime. They keep things interesting, but Oasis Gaming Aqua, well, they've missed a beat on this round. They're allowed to make a couple of mistakes.
Bot coming back.
Yeah, but if there's anyone you don't want to make a mistake against, is Alter Ego Celeste. If they can, they still have 7 rounds to play with, so I think it's still pretty far from that. But
Yeah,
you know, Alter Ego Celeste, they're scary.
we've seen crazy comebacks on Icebox in this tournament alone. So,
Just previous map.
yeah, I wouldn't put it past us to see that.
All right, Ayumi. They're changing things up again. So this was great about Alter Ego Celeste, but I think maybe it's because they haven't really found what really works for them. But Ayumi now on Viper duty on the B side.
Well, it is now more and more passive play right now for Oasis Gaming Aqua. They're going back, I think they're reverting to how they used to play, which is not entirely a bad thing because they've been playing so aggressive previously.
Maybe it's
Uh,
just a change in tempo to catch
yeah,
Alter Ego Celeste off guard, and it's kind of worked because they've been slow. Everyone on Alter Ego Celeste actually rotated to B. Like they had 3-1-1, 3 on A, and now there's only one on A, and it looks like Oasis Gaming Aqua are gonna get into side for pretty much free.
I would like to see a contact play, but that actually just gave up any potential of a contact play. Now they're gonna have to go straight onto the site. The Killjoy lockdown will be destroyed here by the Hunter's Fury, and that should be the site 100%. Muffin going down. Margot will actually get that sneaky kill right there. It's traded out eventually by Anko for spot. Anko has to reposition here. Can she find more than one? She looks to push around the smoke, and the timing does work well for her. Overhealed, but under still gets taken down by Tarathiel with a triple kill with a Spectre, keeping Alter Ego Celeste in this.
Yeah, Tarathiel, of course, stepping up 12-6 right now. Alter Ego Celeste, I think this is the first time they've strung 2 rounds in a row. Yeah, this is the first time they actually got 2 rounds in a row, and this is starting to feel good for them. Oasis Gaming Aqua are in a half buy, so I think they can string a few more rounds in, and that might just perk up their confidence. They might be able to mount this comeback if they can keep this up.
I don't want to favor one team or the other, but I really want to see Breeze.
I want to see Breeze as well.
So Alter Ego Celeste, if you could just maybe not win this game. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This has been phenomenal. Though I do want to see.
Yeah, seeing more would be good. And Muffin with the headshot there. I mean, you don't need to tell Alter Ego Celeste not to win this. You can tell Oasis Gaming Aqua, hey, let's pack up. Next map. And there's that headshot. The Sheriff on Muffin is really lethal.
Yeah, Muffin has just been a force to be reckoned with. And the timing. Margot getting caught off. Literally no escape from that position if you get seen there. So, playing with fire. She gets caught off. Don't run with scissors. That's what happens. And Flax here. Perfect timing as well on the flank now. And it's going to be a deadly flank. What can they do? 4 against 2. Oasis Gaming Aqua look primed and ready to take map number 2.
This is looking good for Oasis Gaming Aqua again. This would mark only the 3rd map that a Celeste would lose, but Iceberg is gonna still try to clutch this 1v3 right now. She only has 49 HP left, so it's gonna be really difficult to win this. And she gets taken down by a classic.
Wow, Oasis Gaming, well, they are not through. They refuse to be swept. 1-1, ladies and gents. We get to see Breeze. That's that is what I'm taking away from this. We get to see Breeze.
I agree. That's all I was thinking about this whole game. It's like if Oasis Gaming take this, it's gonna be Breeze. And that's only the 3rd map that Alter Ego Celeste have dropped. And again, it's on Icebox. So maybe Icebox is really not their map. And Oasis Gaming Aqua came prepared. We talked about this. If you're going to pick Icebox, you better be damn ready with your strats. And Oasis Gaming Aqua were ready for that. Their defenses were solid. The attacking side, they were able to get into the side and win against the Giants. Alter Ego Celeste dropping their 2nd map off the FSL Open 4 playoffs and dropping their 3rd map. But if there's anyone to take more maps away from Alter Ego Celeste, it would be Oasis Gaming Aqua.
Okay, let's rein it in. We've been too excited about Breeze. We still have to get through Bind. But I'd like to fast forward that. No, I'm kidding. We still have to get through the Bind. Bind's coming up next here, and this is a map I really think that Celeste should win. They're so comfortable on Bind. It's one of their best picks, and so I really can't see AE taking a loss on this. It might be different on Breeze though. This might be the great equalizer. We might actually see map number 5.
That would be really exciting. Alter Ego Celeste though, still sharp, getting those headshots, but just not able to get those rounds together. And Oasis Gaming Aqua, very happy to see them show up on Icebox, and of course, very happy that they're delivering us more games to watch in this best of 5.
Absolutely excited for it. In the meantime, however, we got to take a short pause because when we return, it's going to be game number 3. We're going into Bind and then into Breeze. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around. It's going to be one heck of a banger here today on the FSL Open 4. The grand final continues in a 1-1 scoreline. I'm Lestrado. This is KeyCast. We'll be back shortly with more of the FSL. You can tell we're not excited about Breeze at all here. It's just an absolutely exciting time. We get to see it later on here. Again, my name is Illustrato. This is KeyCast, and we have got a game number 4 coming up because 1-1 is the scoreline between two of these teams. How hyped is this, Key?
Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Oasis Gaming really turned it around. We were scared that Alter Ego Celeste would be too good, but Oasis Gaming are really here to play. And 1-1, and with a dominant Icebox experience, no less. From the side of Oasis Gaming Aqua, it was amazing gameplay from them. They were ready for this. They were ready for Alter Ego Celeste on Icebox.
Oh yeah, and hoping for more of this as coming into Bind. What are your expectations coming into it, though? Personally, I genuinely believe that Celeste, they have this map on lock. They're so deadly on it. Is there any way that this could be an upset?
I don't really think so. Bind, this is the funny part is Oasis Gaming Aqua chose this, but the reason why Bind will be chosen by Oasis Gaming Aqua are the other maps left in the pool. What are the other maps left in the pool? It's Split, which you don't want to be fighting against a Celeste with, and Bind, which basically is a new map, like something that Oasis Gaming Aqua haven't really been playing on.
Yeah. But you know, like you said, Bind, it's got to be where it's got to have to be where excuse
Alter
me,
Ego Celeste.
no, Oasis Gaming. Excuse
Oh.
me, my mind just went blank for a second. It happens. This is really where Oasis have to take a win because I don't see them taking a win on Split. Sure, you can maybe win on Breeze, but this has to be where Oasis Gaming take a very big upset and win against Celeste here. It's going to be very difficult, but if they can pull out all the stops, then I'm sure this could be a win for them.
Yeah, but AESLS are gonna come into this map hungry. We've seen it in the second half. They were really pulling the stops there. They were really going to try and mount for that comeback. And if AESLS are gonna come in hot and Breeze, Oasis Gaming Aqua, I hope they're ready for this.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done. Getting ready against Celeste on a map like this, it is going to be tough. But so we are actually going to be starting very soon. But before we do that, of course, we have to give a quick thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you to Intel for making this happen. Thank you to Yahoo. Thank you to FSL Ace. All of this has been possible because of you guys. And now we are getting closer and closer. Quick reminder as well, we're getting closer to FSL Elite, the roadmap. We can pull it up on you for you guys right now before we start. We are currently at FSL Open 4. We will end up in the FSL Open Overtime, followed by the Wild Card, and then finishing up with the FSL Elite happening on October 23 to 31. So for you guys who are just joining us, what this is all about, we're part of VCT Game Changers. Absolutely massive. And I'm so excited that we get to see this much more support for the female scene.
Yeah, and it's really exciting because we've been able to expand since the adoption of VCT Game Changers on the FSL scene. There's now 2 times the amount of teams that's going to Elite. So instead of just 4 teams, we're going to be featuring 8. And that's just amazing for the scene. We're going to see more participants be able to take the shot at the grand prize and take a shot at taking on the queens of Alter Ego Celeste.
Yeah, and I think as we go further more and more into the tournament, you'll start to see more teams that pop up that could be capable of taking down Celeste, because this happens, I think, in a lot of leagues around the world where you see the league really starting to grow. It happened in the Philippines back when VCT started. You know, Bren looked unstoppable for a very long time, and then same thing happened in Thailand with 10. And then suddenly teams, because of the amazing support by the game developers, we're seeing just the community grow so much. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this scene diversifies and changes over the coming times here. But let's go ahead and talk about the upcoming maps here. Any expectations before we get into it?
So Bind, we've just been given information that it's actually Alter Ego Celeste. They like banning Bind typically. So I'm surprised that they actually ban Haven this time around. But their Bind win rate is 100%. It's not like they're not good at Bind. They are such a strong team, but maybe they're just not. They just don't want to deal with the teleporters. I'm not too sure about that. But ACLS are such a strong team. They can play the Viper. Will they bring out the Viper Astra? I'm excited to see that actually.
Yeah, I'm looking to see more different picks. And, you know, on Bind, you really, really need a hard. There's too many corners to not have one.
Yes.
So I'm hoping there's a Phoenix. I'm hoping there's something. Yeah, you can't just play this map without a hard flash. You can't. We'll see if that changes. This is a map where Sky is fantastic. Sky is one of the most crucial agents on this map. I'd hate to see it go unutilized here, but as you can see, this is where we're going to be at. This is the roadmap for where we currently are in the current tournament. First, we started off with Icebox, Ascend, and then we followed by Icebox, Bind, and then Breeze, and then Split will follow that up. And this is all for a massive prize pool of 5,000 US dollars for this open, but it all just coagulates into a $25,000 prize pool at the very, very end of it. I'm just so hyped about what's going to go on. And Key, coming into this into this next map, what do you think that Alter Ego has to do to lock down this map?
I think they really need to spice things up on the attacking side. I felt like they had a difficult time going against the defenses. They didn't have a hard flash either. They started with a double sentinel on Icebox. I think we've seen them do this before. If they want to go all in on attack, they're gonna run maybe a dual duelist comp, and I think this might be necessary for them.
Yeah. I'm getting comments in chat from FSL saying that Illustrado is too excited for Breeze. Hey, we are both way too excited. We're all way too excited for Breeze here. But before we go into Breeze, we're going in Bind, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we are at right now. We're ready for the drafts. I'm so hyped up about it. We got two of these teams. They're dead even at the moment, 1-1 in the current scoreline. Let's take a look at what they go ahead and decide to pick.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be something different here. I was going to say the Euro pick started showing up on Bind in some VCT tournaments already. I think we saw Tens play that. So that's going to be really exciting, but I'm not sure if the teams have already adopted that. There was a Euro highlight from Anko, so I doubt that's going to happen because right now it's going to be the Reyna that's locked in. What's changed though is Muffin. Muffin on the Raze instead of the Jet here. I think it's a great pick on Bind, especially since you can send that Boombot through the teleporter on the defensive side. And Eri on that Raze as well. So this is her signature agent. So I think Eri would be more comfortable with the Raze right now.
Hey, I don't want to sound stubborn or intransigent, but just the Yoru pick, I still don't see it. I still don't see it happening. I know some teams like to play it and experiment around with it, but it's still for me reserved as like a super duper pocket pick. Like maybe once every 1,000 games it'll work, but for the most part, you have to have, and only under very specific circumstances does it ever.
Yeah,
happen.
for sure. I agree with you. And for the side of Alter Ego Celeste, something that's different here is the Brimstone. So Margot is going to be in the Brimstone. I'm surprised that they chose that over the Omen or over the Astra. On the side of Oasis Gaming Aqua, Stan is going back in place of Zinni and playing her Killjoy again. So for the side of Oasis Gaming Aqua, pretty straightforward. Muffin and Anko in the Duelist, Baby TZ on the stage, which is actually a bit surprising.
Yeah. I personally like the Brimstone on Bind. It just can be so effective, especially with the Molotov and for the the lineups. There's just so many things you can do with it. But let's go ahead and see how this goes. Game number 3, ladies and gentlemen, here in the grand finals of the FSL Open 4 in the VCT Game Changers. It's Alter Ego Celeste starting on the defensive side and Oasis Gaming Aqua starting on the offense. Where can they prod? Where can they pick at to sort of get that first opening pick?
Looks like Oasis Gaming Aqua are going to go for a good start here, trying to get control over Lamps. Muffin is pushing up onto Margot. Margot not gonna get caught out. Her teammates are here to help her out, but the spike is going to be instead. So it's actually a big bait, using great use of that teleporter to make sure that they bait people onto the A side first, to bait the rotates, and now Oasis Gaming Aqua are actually planting on B.
Well, it's a good recon dart. It's not enough to get a kill, though. It does make things a little bit dicey here. The retake now coming in. This is where Alter Celeste shine. The retake, catching off Muffin. Stan is able to find one in response to Inari, though, but the double peak is going to be coming in anytime soon. Tarathiel waiting in this corner just for the right opportunity here. Iceberg is very, very... Both of them are, in fact. So this retake has just been made much more difficult right now. Tarathiel fortunately lands the
Player
headshot.
standing.
Good connection onto Lax, though. Will be half thus far, and Lax coming through with a headshot just when you need her the most. She's always there, ready to take the fight.
Lax has been really clutch for Oasis Gaming Aqua, and it's really shown that she is a dependable player. We talked about the intangibles she was bringing on Icebox, being able to be in front, getting that information, buying just enough time for the retake. And we've also seen her pull off a lot of clutches on her own. Lax really sort of like a, you know, she's not flashy like you mentioned, but she's gonna get the job done.
And she's smart. The way she plays, so smart. I'm a big fan of Lax after seeing the tournament. I just think that she's not all flash, man. She got the wits to go about this game, and it's really inspiring to see. Just because you're not a duelist doesn't mean you can't shine, and Lax is the perfect example of that. But here, towards Hookah, quick kill has been found right now. Muffin does do quite a decent amount of damage, but no further kills right now. Alter Ego Celeste, they're able to stave off the bleeding for the moment.
Yeah, Ayumi gets a kill as well, so it's gonna be Anko taken down here. Ayumi is still in the corner. Muffin takes Margot down though. Baby Teasy fakes out with a wall, takes a shot to the head though, but finishes off Ayumi. That classic is not gonna finish anyone off with armor. And Eri is gonna take Muffin down with that frenzy. They're just gonna try to make it expensive here.
Player standing.
So it's 2 kills, so that's already really a pretty decent effort from Alter Ego Celeste. They have made things expensive. They forced the rebuy. Tarathiel has a Spectre in her hands, and God knows if she gets a kill and dies to this, she's almost right there for the res. Fortunately for Oasis, they don't. She doesn't, and Lax seals the deal on that round. They only lose 2 on this anti-eco.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Oasis Gaming Aqua from the way things are going, especially after losing that game 1 so badly against Alter Ego Celeste. They really turned things around, and you know, you have to get through that. Like getting down 13-2 on the first set kind of feels bad, but it didn't phase them at all.
I'm quickly becoming a fan of Oasis Gaming Aqua. These girls are just I think they really caught off a lot of people by surprise here. I don't think a lot of people expected them to go this far and do this well against Alter Ego Celeste. So big props to them, honestly.
Yeah, it seemed like they struggled against the other teams as well, and those games were really close, but now they're giving Alter Ego Celeste a run for their money. I think out of the teams that we watched, probably the most successful against AE Celeste so far, but Ineri gets one, but gets traded by the paint shells. Those guns are going to the side of Oasis Gaming Aqua. Baby TZ gets Iceberg as well with a quick headshot. Tarathiel gets taken down by the Spectre, and Oasis Gaming Aqua are just running over Alter Ego Celeste right now.
The coordination of Oasis Gaming on these hits onto B.
Right
It's
between the eyes.
okay. That was a really nice headshot as well. Timing that fade away of that smoke perfectly
Spike
here.
planted.
Flank coming in, Ayumi. So they both have to deal with problems coming in from the behind. They do have an advanced player playing all the way in elbow though, so this buys them a little bit of map control.
Yeah, that Molly's gonna clear that corner. It's still gonna be a hard retake because they have 0 information right now. But Margot, sharp as tack, gonna take Stan out with a headshot. Gonna try to look for more. Does not check the corner there. Ayumi though is gonna be able to take that. Baby TZ is gonna be running around and might get a timing here, but Ayumi runs out in time. Fakes. What? Gets the headshot. Ayumi playing with her food there, and she gets enough time to defuse these. AE Celeste getting that clutch round. That was a 2v4.
And that's the I think it was a little bit of a misplay from Oasis Gaming Aqua because they had someone all the way on elbow, and that was Baby TZ. When you have someone that deep onto elbow and you don't have that information, and you have a big man advantage like that, I think the best play would have actually been to force or to make Baby TZ peek CT just to make sure you have information. And even if he dies, it's okay. At least you identified the source of the problem. But they were going into it blind, and they got double flanked and just traded out immediately.
Yeah, they didn't have enough information from the post plan. You're exactly right. That's why they were looking in the wrong directions there, and they got picked off one by one.
Yeah, there were 2 players looking towards spawn, which is normally, I'd say, a fair thing to do. But in a 4v2, when you have, you know, bodies to sacrifice and a lot of real estate gained, there's definitely got to be more that you can do. But they got to shake it off right now. Alter Ego Celeste, they can still do more with it as Raphael in this corner will definitely make enough noise to give up her position. She'll be naded to hell and back here. Can she get away? No, no chance in hell.
But Yumi takes out Anko on the opposite side of the map. Here's the aggression coming out from AE Celeste again. There's a big flank. There's the ultimate as well, the Neuralink coming out. They have some information. AE Celeste know that they're going towards B, and there's going to be a rotate. Iceberg is doing a great job of buying some time here, though. So these rotates are going to come in a little bit later, but the spike is not going to be planted down yet anyway.
A teleporter play would actually be ideal right now because they do not have hookah control. This could be a great fake. And as I say that, though, look at this Muffin. Beautiful headshot again to find the double.
30 seconds
But
left.
Aneri still in hookah, a problem to be dealt with. Fortunately, they have still the lockdown to buy them some space. But the spike planted in an awkward position as Ayumi landing a nice tap onto Baby TZ.
There's Ayumi left.
Versus
She's
two.
gonna have to clutch this, but Lax, again, just gonna take everyone out. Lax securing this round for Oasis Gaming Aqua, resetting Alter Ego Celeste's economy. You know, that round 3 was expensive for them. They bought guns, they lost 4, only Ayumi survived. And now we see only Ayumi has a little bit of crest to at least buy a sheriff and armor here.
And Anko still has yet to get a kill. This is something that they'll have to address this far, because Anko likes to go off and lurk as Reyna. But when you have Ayumi on the other side, with the Cypher and that information and the intel place shutting you down, it's really hard to make it work. So I think Anko might do well to change up that playstyle and go for maybe just entries for her team or stay alongside her team.
Yeah, it really explains why she's so streaky sometimes as well, though, because she has the aim. We've seen her on defense really receive the pushes properly. But on offense, when there's no one to trade for her, it's such a waste to just lose the duelist like that.
Yeah, exactly. But let's see what they do here towards A. This is the first time they're really going to go for an A commitment. All the other previous rounds have been towards B. And there's only sheriffs on the other side now. They are baiting quite a decent amount of utility here. But these pistols up close, they can prove to be fatal, but not when you walk into crosshairs like that. A little bit strange from... Oh, and they're committing the orbital strike. Okay, it somehow works to get Anko down, but it's still a very big piece of investment to use on an eco.
Yeah, it's a bit expensive. Maybe they want to get the guns. Maybe they at least want to try to turn this around or make it expensive. But I think you don't really want to be committing that right now. And Margot is going to take one. And it's going to be down to Tarathiel, who takes one as well with her classic. So that orbital strike, I don't know if that was necessary. But it did bait the ult out.
It did bait. They got 2 kills and they got an ultimate out of Oasis Gaming Aqua. So I guess it was worth it.
If they can win this round, then it starts becoming worth it, because
Yeah.
that's you kind of want to do a economy reset, right? But if they don't win this round because of the lack of that utility, that ultimate, and it becomes less
All for
worth it
nothing.
for them. Yeah, it's
Exactly.
all for nothing basically.
But the money, again, Oasis Gaming Aqua, they'll have more than enough this round and the next one. So even if they do lose this one, it's not going to make that much of a dent in their economy. Expensive for sure, but Alter Ego Celeste, they need this one because Oasis Gaming Aqua, they're starting to snowball. And when Muffin starts to snowball, well, we know how that goes.
Yeah, it's just she's gonna make sure she's gonna kill everyone, and she's a streaky player, right? Like once she gets those headshots, though, it just keeps rolling.
And we saw it in the previous B hit. And she just walked up and took 2 quick flicks, was able to mow down any member from Celeste. B site has been really a big problem for Alter Ego Celeste, and they can't hold on to it very well.
Yeah, they're playing both elbow. They just want to go for a retake here, I believe. But Aneri opening kill onto Anko, who dies without a trade yet again.
Weird.
Oasis Gaming Aqua, they have to make sure that these trades get punished.
A little bit strange that Anko just sort of walks in all alone. And they have to do a little bit better than this here. Muffin now.
30 seconds left.
Oh, okay. They just trade showstoppers there. Nobody really going down here, but the wall will eventually fall. And they're still hesitating. 20 seconds left. They've got to make up their mind.
Oh. I see a gun barrel. There's a Baby TZ takes Neri down, but Ayumi takes Stan down, who was trying to cross with that spike. Baby TZ. Now it's a spike, and it's all down to her. She heals herself up, gets a third one, has to complete the ace to win this round. She's gonna have to commit the spike plant right now, and this shock dart coming out, getting her really low. Ayumi gonna go up, Iceberg is gonna finish her off, and Alter Ego Celeste are finally getting another round.
Fantastic effort from Baby TZ, but running the clock down too long like that, you know, just slowing down way too much, and coupled with the fact that Anko goes down way too early, just makes that retake all too easy for Alter Ego Celeste. Little discombobulated, I think, for Oasis giving Aqua on that round. They need to have a little bit of a can't actually, oh, they can full buy, but it's not gonna be the best of buys.
Yeah, you mentioned it very early on. Anko just getting punished all the time, and now she was with her team, but I think she went in a bit too early. Like, her team wasn't really there yet to trade, and I'm not sure what's going on. She's out of sync right now with her team.
She's 0 and 7 at this point. Anko really needs to do something to get into this game, because right now there is a really good lead on. And there has to be a change, man. There has to be a change.
Yeah, for sure. And she just gets killed again without a trade, and Ayumi peeks out, takes out Muffin as well. No more duelists left on Oasis Gaming Aqua side. Bit of an aggressive position for them, and really Anko really needs to get something going here.
Yeah, what's happening to Oasis Gaming Aqua? It's looking sloppy. They were so snappy a few rounds ago. They were so quick. But now it looks like they're sort of just getting picked off one by one, trying to take aim duels. I don't think this is the right approach. I don't think this is the right change of pace that they need if they want to win this game.
And it's gonna be a crossfire between Tarathiel and Margot here. Baby TZ's just maybe gonna run into it. She doesn't know that Margot is still on the right side. Tarathiel is just starting to jiggle here. And this crossfire is gonna be proven to be not deadly. Wait, she takes an orb out. Baby TZ. Not the right play there. Ayumi takes standout as well. All down to Lex. Yeah.
That's the only reason you'll ever press E in that situation, because you think you're Jet, and that your muscle memory tells you to press E to dash out.
Was it an E or was it a Q? I couldn't tell which one she brought.
It was
out,
an
actually.
E. It was an E. She was trying to heal.
Oh, yeah. Maybe she was trying to dash. She does play the Jet.
Yeah, she was. Dude, I'm telling you, she was trying to dash out. Oh, it's heartbreaking.
That's happened to me on Sova before, because I play Jet like 90% of the time and Sova for 10%, and then suddenly I bring my bow out of nowhere and it's just like, whoops.
Ay, 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 ay. But here we go. Score is almost tied, almost leveled. Alter Ego Celeste, they have a chance to tie this up, because Oasis Gaming Aqua, they're not exactly rich right now. Satchel charge, a couple of them. The backup is too strong. The crossfire all the way from B side. Iceberg knows how to back up her team. They just shut down any presence on Luka.
And they know where Lax is as well. She's pinging it out. They're just gonna hunt her down. Oh, Lax gonna take one. Iceberg gets taken down as well. This is getting unnecessarily expensive for Alter Ego Celeste. And this is gonna be a third. Lax? What is going on here with just a Spectre?
She's getting flanked. Will she expect it? That is the big question, though.
Yeah, she doesn't have the spike.
And they're waiting for the teleporter play to come out. But Lax is going completely in the other direction. Lax,
30 seconds left.
Definitely a battle of wits here.
Yeah, she's gonna have to cross the Brimstone's line of sight to actually cross the spike there, unless she uses that Shrouded Step. And if she does use that Shrouded Step here...
One left standing.
Oh, nope. Margot is gonna take it, and now it's a tie. Alter Ego Celeste finally taking things back.
Yeah, but that should have definitely been a much cleaner round for Alter Ego Celeste. They lose 3 rifles.
To a Spectre.
Yeah, to a Spectre. And they won. They peaked Lax 1 by 1, who is, by the way, 10 and 4 right now. We said she wasn't very flashy, but lo and behold, she is out-fragging everyone at the moment.
Yeah, Anko is 0 and 9, by the way. 0 and 9, only 8 rounds into the game. That means she even died after getting res. So this just feels bad.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to bring her back into the game. Maybe set her up for some kills. Because you can't just let your duelist sit like this. You need to set her up for victory. I think a lot of the plays that she's been doing as Lurk just hasn't been efficacious. So they need to try to go and you know, flash for her, something.
They know where she is. That camera spots her out. Ayumi is gonna slowly push up her smoke. She likes doing this, playing around her cyber cages. Trademark of a good cipher, and Anko is actually stuck inside.
Oh.
Gets taken down again at 0 and 10 already for Anko. Ayumi pushing out her cyber cage there. That's gonna be a bats push right now. Tarathiel and Margot are both here though, so they might not be expecting this. Take one, trades two. There's the res coming out as well. Oasis Gaming Aqua are still outnumbered. There's a Hunter's Fury coming out, reviving the dead body a little bit. Muffin gets taken down though. That's all down to Baby TZ left.
It's all gone wrong. That was an ult for an ult, and the res is now out of the picture. Baby TZ has to find 3. And
30 seconds left.
top ass right now. Really clever use of the wall. Just doesn't land the shot. Oh, thought she was dead. And runs out of bullets. Ah, it all went wrong for...
She had 1 HP left at that point, and she thought she was just done. Alright, Alter Ego Celeste taking it back after going down 1-4, 5-4 right now, and they're starting to feel good.
Yeah. It's been, what, 5 rounds in a row? That or
4.
4?
Yeah.
That Oasis Gaming Aqua has picked, I mean, that Alter Ego has picked up. And Oasis Gaming Aqua, they need to change something. I think this is the point where you call a timeout. This is the point where you say, yeah, let's take a breath, let's go and change up the pace and do something else. Because whatever they're doing right now,
Yeah, it's not working out, and Anko really needs to find to really get going here.
Bomb buddy out.
just some utility being deployed towards long just to help them secure it. But they do have a couple of bodies here. They haven't secured hookah. Iceberg going down without anyone to trade right here. Will be taken quite low by that paint shell. No, we'll be absolutely fine for now. But Baby TZ, good connection with the Sheriff. And they'll be forced off the site here. Good usage of the orbital strike to slow down that pace. And it actually gets rid of the lockdown, allowing them a little bit of breathing here. But Stan has snuck up all the way onto elbow. She could prove to be very, very lethal.
I'm not sure if they're ready for this, and she takes down Margot, but Ineri just trades her. She's still in hookah, so it's going to be difficult to actually
he
here. Oh, there's the wall. Ineri is going to try to take down Baby TZ. Let's get a wall bang. And she's proving to be really dangerous with just one position here. Throws out the grenade. Tarathiel is here. She does have the res as well.
Player standing.
Maybe try to take someone out first, but Muffin! The crouch peek. Ineri tries to jump down, but gets the timing wrong. Muffin gets the kill, and it's tie game again.
Massive round for Muffin. Absolutely massive. Just getting the kills when she needs, knowing the right timing, able to pick up those last two to secure them the round and tie the game. That could have been an East reset. That could have been a forced eco round, but no, they're back in it with a good chance. And Muffin actually 13 and 8 right here. Anko yet to pick up a kill. We will send her your energy right now. She definitely needs support.
Yeah, they've been playing a lot of games, and maybe it's the fatigue getting to her. She's still been trying. It's not like she's been scared. She's still going out with her team. Okay, but right now it looks like she's gonna be pushing forward alone again, unless her teammates start following her closely.
Yeah, well, I can't 100% fault Angle for what's happening. There definitely needs to be an element of support coming from the team to be able to set up the duelists to make sure that they get swarm, that they land those shots like that. Because thus far, Ankle's just been sort of dying all on her own.
Yep. Let's see if they can actually trade her. This time around, she's waiting patiently. She's not just pushing and dying right now. Maybe her team can trade her later on, but it seems like she's playing similar to how a Sentinel would play an attack. Sometimes just waiting for a push. Sometimes she loses duels, but I think she really needs to be going with her team to use that Leer to open the side up.
Yeah, well, 5-5 and less than a minute left. They're again going towards B here. No real information. A couple of shots here, and Neri will actually fall back, and that's the showstopper deployed. Will force them off the angle. Ultimate as well will be used. Angle finally gets the round, but raided almost immediately here. Muffin now onto site 3v4 retake.
Yeah, at least she got a first frag, so she can finally feel like, okay, I'm not 0, 0, 10, 0, 11 anymore. It kind of
Last
just
player
is
standing.
out from the back of your head. But Oasis
Last
Gaming are
player
going to take
standing.
everyone down. Inari is the only one left alive, but takes 2 down. Lax only has 6 HP. It's going to be really difficult. The pain shells are going to take her down. Inari with a triple kill and the clutch.
Yeah, what a round right there.
Don't mess with
Clutch
this
from
guy,
Inari. Vital. They could have been
Last
reset
round before the
economically,
switch.
but now they have managed to bring it back yet again. And Celeste, look at this. Take a quick replay. Man, Inari just a force to be reckoned with. She's so comfortable. Ooh, what a way. What a way to go down.
Imagine seeing that grenade at your feet and you're like, I guess I'll die.
It is what it is. You know, surprisingly, if she actually pushed forward instead of backward, she probably would have survived.
Yeah, exactly. Well, probably a way better chance as well.
But hindsight is 2020 after all. But last round of the half here, and Alter look to take us to 7-5 in the Oasis Gaming Aqua. They certainly want to deny this. That's an Odin, I'm hearing.
Yep, I believe so. Just some suppressing fire coming out. Not sure from where exactly.
It's from outside showers. They want to destroy the wall. It's an Ares. I knew it was. Thought it was an Ares.
Ah, I got it. It's slightly slower. Anko are really struggling in this game. Got 1 kill already though. That Ares, not really the best gun in this close quarter combat though.
Yeah, and that's a lot of information as well. They do lose Muffin, and they lose Anko as well. So just the duel's not really going her way in this game.
The res is up as well for Alter Ego Celeste. Oasis Gaming Aqua don't have that res. There's a showstopper being committed by a little bit of time. Iceberg is going to take Lax down. Gonna allow Margot to get out of the teleporter. Baby TZ takes an area down with a wallbang. It's going to be a reverse teleporter all the way to A. So Alter Ego Celeste are going to have to scramble for this retake right now.
30
Oasis
seconds
Gaming
left.
Aqua are running to the side, but Tarathiel is here already. They might not be ready for this.
Yeah, and she has the res, so if she needs it, they might be able to employ it. But the wall's gonna go down as quickly as it comes up. And the post plant is definitely awkward right now. Stan is gonna get wall banged completely out of position, and Tarathiel 3 massive kills to clean that round up. And Alter Ego Celeste find themselves 2 rounds ahead at halftime, 7-5. They're looking good.
They're looking really good. After going down 1-4, now it's 7-5. That was a 6-1 comeback basically. And Alter Ego Celeste going to the second half with a round advantage as well.
Well, it is the moment of truth here. Pistol round. I do think that this pistol round is very much crucial for Oasis Gaming Aqua.
Yeah, they're gonna need to make something out of this because it's gonna be difficult to stop Alter Ego Celeste. They're going already. They're warmed up, and Anko with that 1 kill, maybe she'll do better in the defensive side where she doesn't have to push.
Yeah, and you know, she on Icebox she was actually pretty good defending, so maybe she'll have a little bit better luck here. Maybe it's just, yeah, I just really would rather not speculate as to what's going on. Perhaps it's just an off game. So Tarathiel looking to lead the charge here onto A, and they're going to wall off classic A site wall here, classic A site plant. Let's see who can actually win the duels. They still have a player in showers.
No,
Oh,
she
no.
gets tagged down. Ayumi is gonna finish off Baby TZ. Did not expect 2 players to still be pushing there. Inari with the right clicks as well. Takes down Stan. Has to reload a bit. Anko takes down Iceberg though. Starting to look good for them. Inari gets one with Tarathiel as well in lamps there. And there's a grenade coming out. Inari with a headshot finishes things off with a classic.
That's the triple. Very, very big pickup on that pistol round. 3 kills to get them ahead. But Oasis Gaming Aqua, I still won't count them out because they have just been so good with the eco rounds. And so coming into this one, I do think Alter Ego has to approach this with an air of caution because they have been caught out by the eco rounds before. They need to make sure clean.
Yeah, they need to make sure that they don't get caught up here. There's some Buckies and Shorties I see here on Hookah right now. There's gonna be 3 players here. That Killjoy is just bait. Once they see the turret, there's actually 2 shotguns still waiting in that crossfire. They see They might see the killjoy. There's the camera as well. I think they might have seen the omen
I
with
don't
a
think
short.
so.
We'll have
but
to
they-
see if they have to be really careful here. But Inari is just gonna kill them instead, all the way from inside the site. There's gonna be no running
One
into the
enemy
shotguns
remaining.
here, as Inari playing really aggressive. Another triple kill for her. It's gonna be a flawless flawless round for Alter Ego Celeste. They're not messing around anymore.
Yeah, definitely not. And they look good while doing it. I mean, Neri, she just looks like she has had enough. And she's not, you know what? I'm just going to walk into sight and that's exactly what happened in that last one. Fantastic work. Look at this. The double spray down. And the jig is up basically when that happens. The gamble to go towards Hookah just exploited and revealed there.
I think Inari was playing with one hand this time, like all this time, and then just decided, okay, I finally use my second hand.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what they go for now, as it's finally going to be the gun round, finally going to be the buy round for Oasis Gaming Aqua. They are playing quite timidly, quite slow on this one, with all due respect, because they know that they don't want to lose these duels. Oh, Anko nearly getting decapitated with long range.
Yeah, she has the Phantom as well. So if she got that kill, she could have healed, and now she needs to get a heal from Baby Teasy, who gets taken out by Inari here.
She
That's
does
gonna
get the
be-
heal off before she goes down, though, so it's a little bit of a saving grace.
Yeah, at the very least, she's a little bit topped up. Inari is gonna be on this wall here, and the plant does go down for Alter Ego Celeste. This is the bonus round for them, so if they can win this, it's going to be really damaging to get Oasis Gaming Aqua. But Muffin gets the first kill onto Tarathiel, quickly switches to the Classic there, but there's no one in the corner. Anko takes down Margot as well, and Lax gets a kill over Owen, and now it's down to a 2v4. Inari and Ayumi take one each. There's a showstopper being used.
Player standing.
Tries to go for the corner, does not get a kill though.
Remaining.
It's all down to Ayumi, gets one. Time is getting on her side, actually.
Yeah, and this
I'm not
1v1,
sure-
I don't think there's enough time anymore.
No,
Yeah,
not
they're-
at all,
they've
and
run
there's really no time to be faking this.
He's gonna. They're both gonna go down here. Well placed round by Alter Ego Celeste. A little bit of hesitation from cost them the round. Just when they needed to be decisive, they stumble and fall. And honestly, Inari got a little bit lucky falling on the right side of the just at the right time, because there was a flank coming in that could have taken her down
Yeah.
there. But again, this is still a big win for Alter Ego. They're 3 rounds away from taking the breeze with and back.
Yeah, they also have the gun advantage. That was their bonus round, and they took out all the guns from Oasis Gaming Aqua. They didn't get any of their own, but this is their full buy now, and Oasis Gaming Aqua are on the back foot.
Yeah, they were happy to lose all of their guns should it come to it, even if they just made it expensive. But still, they will come out of it smelling like roses. Now, Inari just unafraid of anything. Look at this, the confidence, brazen, getting onto site, no hesitation, knowing that she has the of her team to open that side up, and they do succeed with the plan.
They get the plant down. They have the long range guns as well, and Neri still brave, playing up front in this corner. And they're starting to shoot. They're starting to shoot some utility in, trying to clear some corners here. There's a grenade coming out, and Neri takes one. There's a camera as well to support. Uses a blast pack, buy some space. And it's looking pretty bad for Oasis Gaming right now. Yumi takes 2 as well. They're gonna have to
Enemy
be
remaining.
forced to run here. Inari is gonna take Anko down, and Baby Teasy does make it expensive by getting Inari, but Marco is gonna finish her off, and Alter Ego Celeste are on the 11th point right now. It's just really dominant second half for Alter Ego Celeste. On the attacking side, they're really so much cleaner. Inari with those entry frags as well, really making sure that her team can get into the site safely, making sure they get a spike down. And right now, I'm not sure what Oasis Gaming can do to stop this onslaught. They need to stop Inari.
I think a lot of it has to do with, you know, honestly, Stan and Anko, they need to step up because they are being well read at the moment. This is not what you need from your duelist here. This game could be a lot closer, but I feel like Alter Ego Celeste has a great read on these players, and when that happens, it's hard to bounce back from it. I think a timeout was necessary rounds ago, but it never came.
Yeah, they're really not making use of that timeout, which can reset you, which can slow down the enemy team as well. Those are really important in making sure that everyone's aligned, everyone's following the plan basically. And right now, I don't know if Stan has a plan here. Trying to go for the defense on this B side is gonna be a 1v2 for her. All of her teammates are actually on A. And she's gonna spot one with her turret. She does have a plan, takes Margot down. She's 47 HP, starts to retreat.
Yeah, and they're just going to go for the retake. They think they've done enough. And with a res and a man advantage, it just very well might be. So they still have to deal with the lurking player towards mid here. So the spike will actually go down, and the retake now will commence. Through
Very.
the wall, Muffin gets taken out here, out of the equation. They can go for the res here, but Lax too good on it. Knows that somebody could be going for a flank, and all the information that they could ever want is available to them. Baby TZ hesitating on that res, knows that if she goes for it, she might be putting her teammate in a bad spot, but they have to. They have to go for it right now, and they actually succeed. Still a 4v4 in this retake scenario. They need to land all of their shots. Inari missing that opportunity. Carathiel and Inari chiming in 180. Great stuff, but Muffin left all alone. Can't do any more, and it's match point here for Alter Ego Celeste.
They just broke away from Oasis Gaming Aqua after going down 1-4. They've only given one round to Oasis Gaming Aqua, and Alter Ego Celeste are just on a tear right now. They still have a little bit of creds. Oh no, they still have a lot of creds rather. Oasis Gaming Aqua, they don't have creds at all.
Yeah, this is the point where you start to maybe go call a timeout, or actually maybe just write this map off and start thinking about Breeze. I'm hoping Oasis Gaming Aqua have something prepared for Breeze, because I know a lot of teams just don't. And so we will have to just sit and wait and expect.
Let's see if they can win the Thrifty. We've seen them win Thrifties before. Even on Oasis Gaming Aqua side, they ended the last map on Icebox with a Thrifty. But Inari is going to say no. Anko is going to get bullied yet again. Inari is just going to make it really difficult. Gets the second frag as well. Most explosive player in FSL right now with the opening play. Starts off with a double kill. Might even be able to get Stan here. There's the lockdown being committed, but there's the Molly. It might just actually take the lockdown down. Actually, no, just right outside, but Inari is going to get taken down. She's just doing everything for her team. She dies to the Molly, but she takes on the lockdown.
Who does that? Who pushes into her own teammate's Molly to go for a kill and the lockdown? Wow. The big brain play from Inari right here, leaving Baby TZ to clutch all her honor. Oh, the timing just unfortunate there. Time ticking away. Has to go for this kill, but it's just not going to happen. 13-5, Alter Ego Celeste. They're victorious, and they lead the series 2-1.
2-1, and that was a really great second half as well for them. Perfect. Like, not one round dropped against Oasis Gaming Aqua. And I'm really excited because you wanted to fast forward this map. Alter Ego Celeste say, yes, we'll fast forward the map for you. We are going to map number 4, which is Breeze. The first time we're going to see it in these playoffs.
Yeah, and I'm so excited. I honestly haven't seen Breeze played competitively at this level. You know, this is one of the first true glimpses of it that we get to see, so I'm very, very much excited to see what teams have prepped for us now. But let's take a look at these stats for the previous game here. We have Inari, no surprise, leading everything, 27 kills with 2.3 KDA, and on the other side it's Muffin with 18.
The combat score on Inari, 416. 400 is my benchmark of like, you're on a tear. You're absolute tear. But not to discount her teammates either. Ayumi on that Cypher, even higher KDA, 2.8 KDA and 331 combat score. She's been putting in the work. And Tarathiel, still sharp, but she hasn't needed to do much because what can you do when Inari takes all the kills? 30% headshot percentage as well. What is that? That is absolutely insane.
Honestly, I think Ayumi is actually the unsung hero of this map, because Oasis like to play that whole split up and have a lurk kind of setup, and Ayumi denied it every single time. She completely shut down all of the splits, not just the Reyna, shut down the Omen as well. Every single one, Ayumi was ready and just was too smart for them on that map.
Yeah, I'd actually blame Ayumi for maybe possibly tilting Anko being able to push out and punishing that Reina every single time. It was just so clean from her this game. And Neri, though, with the opening frags on the attacking side, alter ego Celeste. This is what we expected from them. This is what we are gonna see from the games from here on onwards. And Breeze, I'm excited to see that.
Well, speaking of Breeze, we'll get to it very soon. But in the meantime, we got to take a little bit of a breather, and I'm sure the teams do as well. So again, my name is Ilstrado. This is KeyCast. We're your casters here today. We'll take a short break here at the VCT Game Changers FSL Open 4, and when we return, it's going to be Breeze. We've been waiting for it. You've been waiting for it. So stick around. We'll be starting with it in just a minute. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here at the VCT Game Changers FSL Open 4. And you're joining me, Illustrado, and Mr. Cool Guy, who looks like he's ready to hit the beach. I'm excited, and I know you're ready for it too, man.
I'm really ready for this. Unfortunately, this one guarded me for hard flashes, but luckily we haven't seen that all series long anyway. But I'm ready to hit Breeze. I'm ready to see what A Celeste are going to bring for this map. And I'm just absolutely blinded by Inari's performance in that previous map. Inari, Ayumi, everyone in Alter Ego Celeste really stepped up to make that 13-5 happen. And Alter Ego Celeste are up 2-1 right now.
Yeah, this is the series if they actually take this. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the best of 5. So, if Alter Ego Celeste take this map, then this is definitely going to be them winning the Grand Championship. We'll see how they do right now as we go and take a look at the current map. It's going to be Breeze. We've been waiting all day long for this. And we finally get to see it. I haven't seen this map played competitively like this. I'm just so excited to finally see what teams can do, how they approach it, how they dissect it. I'm a theory crafting nerd, all right? So getting this opportunity is just pleasure for me.
Yeah, I want to see the agent picks as well. I don't know who we're seeing here. Will we see a sneaky Yoru? It's not really the best agent, but like we've seen some teams theory craft the Yoru because it's such a big map. Will we see the Viper, whose smokes are probably the best on this map because the openings are so big on Breeze. You can't use the spherical smoke. It doesn't really cover the openings fully. Let's see what these teams will bring to the table, especially in terms of agent selection. What do you think?
Yeah, don't even bother asking what
Agents?
Brimstone.
Oh,
Don't even
Brim?
bother
No
about
way.
asking Brimstone. Just like his smoke towards A on tunnels just no, it just doesn't do anything. Just there's some agents that I think you can really go for. Again, Sky. Sky is so important on this one. You need that Sky. What else could you pick here? Not so much Breach anymore, actually, just because there's just too many things to flash and too many angles. But I definitely think the Sky would come into play. The Sova is very important as well. Um, and in terms of Sentinels, honestly, Cypher is a really great pick for this map as well. You can do so much with this map, so much room for creativity.
Yeah, put the Cypher on B, even on A sometimes if you want to play halls. But the Trapwire is going to be really good. And against Muffin, who's known to play Jet a lot, that Trapwire is going to be really effective, especially after a 3.0 changes. But Alter Ego Celeste are coming into this map really hot.
Yeah, and on a map like this, where a lot of it is long-range aim duels, you gotta be warmed up to take those fights. And if you're not, you might just lose out completely. But here's the hoping that Alter Ego Celeste don't just steamroll. I do hope that this is going to be a little bit of a closer game than the previous one. But the previous game sort of was expected on Bind, on how Celeste is so good on Bind. This might be a little bit different because I don't feel like Celeste is that much better in terms of mechanics. So I feel like this is where we'll start to see a much closer game. We might even get to see another overtime.
Yeah, you mentioned this is the great equalizer map, right? So if AE Celeste really aren't that ready for their executes, especially on the attacking side, then it may just go the distance. And we might potentially see a game 5, but we mentioned very early on that our gut feel for this series is going to be a 3-1 in favor of Alter Ego Celeste. So let's see if they can complete that.
You know, I actually like that you have red shades, which is probably the douchiest color of shades like ever. I
Don't
don't
call me
even.
out, man.
As your friend now, it's my duty to point these things out. It only could be worse if you were wearing shutter shades, but fortunately, we haven't gone off the deep
Oh,
end.
but wait, no, they're not shutters.
Ah. But yeah, definitely put your shades on for this map because you gotta lounge around. We're so excited for Breeze. What do you think we can expect to see from any kind of? I know this is a tough one to predict or expect, but what do you think we can expect to see on this kind of map?
I think AE Celeste are just gonna bring the full-on aggression. Just because the map is so big, the rotates are slow, and AE Celeste can play fast. And Neri, we've seen her play fast. We've seen her just go into the site without a care in the world, hold W, get at least 2 kills before going out. We've seen so many triple kills from her. In fact, even on Bind. So I think Inari will just be entering that site over and over again, and it'll be up to Oasis Gaming Aqua to see whether they can stop that.
Yeah. And I want to see how these teams approach mid. Mid is such a very, very interesting piece of map in this entire map, you see, because the way that you can approach it, there's just so many ways. Like you have that whole weird teleporter thing. You can approach it through multiple angles. You can go and push aggressively from multiple sides. I want to see how they approach mid control because there's a number of ways that you can do it on both the defensive and the attacking side. But let's go into it right now. The picks and bans, not the bans, just the picks are coming up here. We're not at that stage yet. The picks are coming up right now, and we're about to find out what they go for. You might just get your wish with a Yoru because Anko's thinking about it, man.
She baited me the previous map by highlighting it and then locking in the Reyna. So I'm not gonna put faith in that. But you see both Vipers already being locked in. Again, we talked about the controllers. The spherical smokes don't really work out here, and the Viper picks is really what's going to work out here.
Yeah. Let's see. Viper. Definitely, they're going to lock that in. Sage is actually really, really good on this map just because of the amount of map control you can deny with those walls. The Sova, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, pretty standard, but they will go ahead and lock down that Yoru. They ain't
Oh,
messing around.
they're not messing around here. I really want to see what this. You know the fun thing about the Yoru as well. It's a hard flash.
You are right. I mean, sure, you have to bounce it off a wall, but it's still a hard flash. So, okay, the first hard flash that they have is a Yoru. I'm not so sure how I feel about it, so let us know how you feel about it in chat, guys, because definitely this one is going to be one for the books. Any predictions? Who do you think is going to take this one, Kick?
It's gonna be A Celeste. I think A Celeste just are too strong right now, and I'm not sure this Euro pick is gonna work out for Oasis Gaming Aqua. Maybe it'll help them defend the sites better, but this is A Celeste's map pick. It means that they're actually ready, and there is that cipher you mentioned against the Jet, who is Muffin, which is very expected here. I'm surprised we're not seeing the Raze here on Ineri. She's actually on the Jet here, which I think is a great pick for Breeze.
I'm gonna go and predict. I actually think Oasis Gaming Aqua have a pretty good chance in this one. So I think Oasis Gaming Aqua takes this to game number 5. That's just my prediction. Very unlikely, I will admit, but I will stick with my guns here. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. The grand final could be the last game. Series currently in favor of Alter Ego Celeste 2-1 versus Oasis Gaming Aqua, and we are here on the sunny lands of.
Now you start to see the value of Viper here. There's the wall just cutting through the side. This could provide safe entry for Alter Ego Celeste, but they are going to take their time though. They're going to start off with a recon first. Make sure that they get the first kill. Ineri gets one, gets another on Lax through that box. Stan takes down Tarathiel though. Ineri has to fall back. No more heal from the Sage. But those 2 kills are exactly what her team needs. And they're just going to try to go for another side. They're actually going B instead.
Yeah, and full rotation already. They're leaving Ayumi to be sneaky towards mid, and she always is generally very successful with this lurk play. So let's see if she can catch anybody off guard here. Stan off with the off angle, unable to land the headshots for now. It's a definitely precarious position, not the easiest one to get out of. Has to go for the peak here, unable to do anything more than a little bit of damage with Baby TZ with a Sheriff from long range.
Sheriff
Is able to land 2 here. All right, style points for that one. And look at the HP on Celeste. They're basically left with nothing. Here comes Anko up close with a share. What was that adjustment from the Frenzy? Long range double.
There's a Yoru actually paying off there. That teleport onto that corner there. You don't hear it from that far. And she just teleports and using that frenzy. I don't know how you control the frenzy, but she controlled that spray transfer onto the head, securing round number 1 for Oasis Gaming Aqua.
Wow, look at this. Take another look here. The second bullet was just. That was a little bit lucky, if I'm being honest with you, because she flicked to the lower left side. And
Yeah,
honestly,
she flicked
that
all the
was
way to the left.
RNG.
Yeah, that's a frenzy for you, right? Sometimes it works, but what that Sheriff from Baby TZ though, that's a great buy on Breeze. I actually like the Sheriff on Breeze. I feel like if you're playing A, that's actually a pretty good gun to start with.
Yeah, because the recoil on the frenzy, it can go really any way at long range like this. So Lax gets spotted out, so they know somebody's close actually. Muffin is able to get that pick off and will make it work so far. And Airy, no, not going to be allowed that kill. Lax is too quick on it here. Will get spotted out, and that's a quick trade here. On towards the A side, the flank now coming in from the Yoru. What can they do? That's the flank from Anko, already this much more effective than she was in the previous game.
Yeah, and Oasis Gaming Aqua aren't going to mess around. They're going to get this second round, making sure that they build a 2-0 lead before going to the bonus round.
Yeah, they don't want to mess around too much, and they don't want to lose too many guns. Because they want to make sure that when push comes to shove, they do have the utility, they do have the weaponry for it. See, Muffin's not going to be able to have the... yeah, she sticks on the Sheriffs because of the economy situation, which is totally fine. It is a bonus round.
Yeah, and in the next round, if they actually win this round, she's just going to have an operator trade, so this is going to be scary. Alter Ego Celeste need to make sure they take this round. They have the rifles, they have the tools to actually win.
Yeah, if Alter Ego Celeste take a loss on this round, it's a big blow to them. And especially on the attacking side, you need all the rounds that you can get. So, wall, perfectly timed right there for Inari. I mean, to block off it. Oh, they're going to boost over it.
Oh, they just counter boost.
Cheeky wall, cheeky wall. They're ready, they're lining up, but oh no, Stan!
The orb timing wasn't there. We've seen that before. It happened again. It's the exact same. Oasis Gaming taking the utility out in front of their enemies. But Anko, with only a Spectre here, should be using this teleport to actually get into the site and go for that close quarter.
Yeah, let's see if she actually goes ahead and commits it. Flash now. They're watching that teleport like a hawk. Fully flash. Will she go on top of it? Oh, just denied. Took a little bit too long with that teleport, did Anko, but still, good attempt. Cheeky.
You talked about Ayumi in the pregame, or rather the postgame there, being the unsung hero. Another triple kill for her. This Cypher is just so sharp.
Yeah, that was a really good set, man. That was a really good set of kills by Yumi. Just constantly being a bastion for her team.
Yeah, chat's saying that Oasis Gaming should have an advantage here because just a lot of water and breeze, and the Aqua just talks about that. But, you know... Okay, operator on Muffin. I just wanted to point it out. She's going with light armor. She's going with the op on halls here. Let's see if she can make it worth it.
Yeah, definitely a great map to op on. I mean, just because of how the ranges are. Oh, but she gets spotted out, so they know she's holding and playing very far back. Look at how effective these Viper walls are. And
really
Lax
good.
gets a kill.
It's good for Lax as well, and Anko gets a kill onto Ayumi as well.
They still haven't cleared her out. She's walled off, sure, but it's not the best of walls. Look at this. She manages to fall off the angle, sure, but they're going to have to work on pyramids right now. It's very difficult to do this without any map control, and they just get decimated. And this is the problem when you attack A like this. It's not like Bind, where you can just take a portion of the map and use that. You need to secure more of it because there's just so much for the defensive side to work with.
Yeah, for Oasis Gaming Aqua, that was really well played by them. You don't need to commit that hard into the site, and for such a big site, you don't really want to be in the open. And Lax and Anko played that A site really well, making sure that they get the safe frags, and then they secure the round by waiting for their teammates for that retake. That wall just doesn't really do much.
Yeah, I think the wall was a little bit ill-advised, honestly, and it actually provided
False sense of security, right? You think that you're safe.
Yeah, and it actually provided Lax also a little bit of a boost, a headshot angle to work with. So it kind of went against them in that one.
Seems like they're gonna try to go for A again. There's the utility coming out from Lax. She's been really great at holding this spot, but there's the Viper Spit coming out. Margot is gonna be committed. Lax though is playing a sneaky spot here. If she pushes out of her smoke, she hears the planter, just shoots her through the smoke. Muffin takes down Trathiel as well. Ayumi gets a kill of her own though, and Neri with the Blade Storm gets the headshot. Ayumi trying to move up right now. Is not gonna get the kill. Muffin with the quick flick, and it's all down to Neri who gets taken down. That's gonna be a 4K for Muffin. You are right, this map looks to be the great equalizer, and Muffin is on a tear with that glitch pop operator.
Muffin! Muffin! What on earth? Where did she pull that out of? Just absolutely the quick flick. Look at this. Had no right to win that
Careful.
duel.
Here.
And then the quick adjustment, the single scope. Oh my god. Chef's kiss. Thing of beauty that we just saw.
Good work.
Yeah, that was a
Don't
straight up
screw it up.
4K for Muffin. Made the operator worth it. We called it out. Like, will it be worth it for them? And the answer is yes. Muffin just completely takes them out.
I am floored. Muffin is nuts. Oh.
Margot trying to sneak up there. But there's no corner where you can actually see there. And Muffin, great use of the smoke as well. That cloudburst to just stop the recon from spotting her out.
Yeah, they
Still
need
has
to,
the operator here. They can't do anything.
yeah, they need to get away from A because you will not take that Muffin
Healer
here.
down.
You just a dirty
down.
dirty
Attacker
headshot
spawn.
from downtown. That duel is not easy. That is a long range off angle duel because it's on a slope, all right? And
Yeah,
she
and
still
she's on the low
manages-
ground too.
Yeah. The level of talent in this league, man, just amazing.
Yeah, Iceberg. Here's someone though. Okay, that's actually the fake out. So she knows where Yoru is. Margot is here as well. She picks up a Vandal.
Player standing.
Gonna make some noise
30
though.
seconds
Muffin
left.
is gonna take down Iceberg, really showing up. Oasi Gaming Alpha. Margot is not gonna hit the headshot. Muffin is gonna take her out again. Muffin is just so deadly right now.
Yeah. Wow, Muffin. She just doesn't miss at the moment. She's just not missing anything. And look at this. Pretty shot. It's not an easy shot.
Yeah,
It's
that was
really
a good
not.
shot. Now it's
Yeah.
down to Alter Ego Celeste. This is another gun round for them. No operators though. They do have the Vandals. They don't have a hard flash, so it's gonna be difficult to take Muffin out. And Muffin is starting to shuffle into different spots. Now she's taking mid.
You know, Anko already has more kills than she did in the entire last game.
I didn't want to point it out, but yes, you're right.
It's my job. I called it like it is. But she's doing really well on the Yoru, and that has to be said.
Yeah,
Toxin screen down.
playing really well with the Yoru as well. And Lax taking her time to take a Yumi down there. Really lining that up. And Margot takes stand down. They're gonna try to go for B this time around. Iceberg gets a kill. And Neri gets spotted there with the dart. And Anko is gonna try to navigate around his wall. Sprays through the smoke a little bit. There's actually a wall there.
Okay, spots out the leg, but will it be enough to keep her alive? The wiper wall, ooh, just enough.
One enemy
For the
remaining.
meantime, here comes the flash and Baby TZ. They have an inkling on where she is, but they gotta go for that defuse right now. 3v1. Oh, it's a big miss from Iceberg right here. 7 HP. They gotta go for that defuse. Flash out of position, out in the open. Goes for the wall bang, but Lax prevails. Great job for Oasis Gaming Aqua. And look, man, I just have to say, the walls on the attacking side, they're just, for me, they seem like exercises in futility here because they don't really do that much on the Sage walls, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think Alter Ego Celeste lineup is that good on the attacking side. They're not really doing that well with the walls, and I think that they're just not ready, or they don't know where to put down the walls. Maybe I'm not too sure what's going on here. But Alter Ego Celeste, I thought they'd be more ready with the executes for this map.
Yeah, I thought so too, but again, maybe I was right. It is looking like the great equalizer because Muffin's not just the only one on a tear now. It's everybody. They've got, look at this, confident, aggressive peak right here. Oh, just dashes out of the nick of time right there. Can they get the punish onto her?
Let's see if they can punish her out. Those Viper walls are really helping though. The Sage walls, not so much. Tarathiel takes Lax down. This operator, oh, actually misses. Tarathiel is going to take Muffin down. Tarathiel is stepping up here. Gets a third as well. This Battle Sage is waking up, and Neri is going to take Anko down. It's all down to Stan, who gets taken down. Isn't a headshot by Inari, and that's going to be an Intel flawless round for Alter Ego Celeste after struggling for so many rounds.
Well, that's an uncharacteristic miss from Muffin. She misses that one.
Maybe she got confused. She saw two targets, and it seemed like she shot in between them.
It was like a goal, wasn't it? at some point. But she was hitting crazy shots earlier, and she misses the simplest one. It happens sometimes, but she's definitely gonna try to make up for that one. The money is shot though, so they will be trying to save up for that op yet again. Muffin will have to use that Blade Storm.
She does have the Sheriff as well. I would say she and Inari are both as sharp with the Sheriff, so I'd still be afraid of her.
Oh yeah, definitely here. Anko has actually been doing a lot of great lurking. This play coming towards 8 yet again. They will spot out Lax. Her position is compromised, but it doesn't phase her, not in the least. Anko gets caught off, trying to get a little too clever now. But that's another ultimate being deployed here. Cypher will gain that information. Now, Lax, what can you do? Viper's Pit on top of all the ultimates that are just getting deployed right now.
Yeah, Alter Ego Celeste still have 5 members alive. There's the Poison really doing work, but Ayumi and Iceberg take one apiece. And Stan gets taken down with a classic. They're playing inside her pit. Lax doesn't even feel safe in her own pit. She has to play outside of it. She just gets taken down.
It's a good idea, honestly, the Viper's Pit, but I like that Alter Ego Celeste just show no hesitation in entering the Viper's Pit. A lot of teams would sort of be like, maybe let's not, go into the Viper's Pit.
I think that was the right call to play. They had the numbers advantage as well, so instead of being scared and playing outside of the Viper's Pit and get taken down one by one, they all entered the pit except for one, and then brought out their classics and went for that close quarter combat, and Alter Ego Celeste are starting to string rounds together.
I think this is the point where they need to hard eco. They need to save up for that op, which was just so effective for them before. I'm not convinced that the Guardians and the weird buys. They also need to figure out how to deal.
Okay.
You hate to see it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, the Hunter's Fury gets used. They do a little bit of damage, and Muffin is down as well, though. They do have the res, so they can walk up to Muffin and res her eventually. But not if the Sage gets taken down, so Stan...
What was she doing out in the open like that, though? That's a really, really big...
I'm not too sure. Like, Sage, you don't really want to die if you have your res up. Like, you want to use that res to even things out. And now, instead of a 5v3, it's now a 3v3. 4v3, rather.
Yeah, and this rotations on this map they're long, and they're difficult, and they're full of peril.
And yeah, Margot is the peril lying in the grass. There's the snake in the grass. Gets the third. That's a 4K for Margot. You were talking about lying in peril, and she was just sitting in that corner getting 3 headshots. How does she do this?
Just knowing the right spot, be able to land those headshots as well. A lot of patience, a lot of finesse. Take a look at this. No panic at all. Nerves, ice cold. Landing those headshots. 4 kills for the Viper.
You saw Lax. She was actually the one panicking there. She turned around, starts shooting the spray, starts missing, and Margot just sat there. I will readjust my spray to your head, and then bang, got that last kill. Absolutely amazing hold by her.
Oh, Muffin! Not expecting her to be so close. No one at all nearby for the trade, and they're going for the boost again. Come on, they've got to pay for it this time, right?
Yeah, well, apparently not. They just get into a site for free, but maybe that's Oasis Gaming's plan. They're gonna let them in first before taking them out. And Lax is gonna be sneaking around here. They might not expect her to be so close, but the Viper's Pit is gonna get committed. She's gonna reload though. Margot gets taken down by Lax right away.
Brilliant round, brilliant kill right there to deny the Viper's Pit so early, but there's a flank coming in, but it's the flank on Ayumi, and she's all alone. She has to come up huge here. A little bit spotted. Oh, actually gets away from the recon because she hides in her own trap, but out in the open, can't do anything about it. And they're gonna give that defuse stand right there. Very, very well played. Oasis Gaming Aqua, love that round from them.
I think she was calling for the defuse to go to the Sova there, but
yeah,
I don't think she was listening. She was shooting the floor. Sometimes it happens.
You don't want this? All right, I'll take it.
I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, I guess I'll take it. Last round, and there is going to be, I think, enough money. I think enough money from Alter Ego because they have bought themselves a little bit of padding. Not 100% sure though, but it might not be the prettiest of buys. We'll take a quick look. Yeah, it'll be fine. They'll be fine on this one. So it could be 7-5, could be 8-4.
Yeah, Alter Ego Celeste, I think they'll do better on the defending side, judging by Oasis Gaming, Aqua's attacking side. But Oasis Gaming have been showing up here. They are really holding Alter Ego Celeste, even on their map pick.
Yeah. And 7-4 right now. Let's see what they can come up with. This is a lot of bodies gathered around A. They're trying to get sneaky, but BBTZ too ready for it.
Yeah, she's ready, but they do have the rest though. Alter Ego Celeste can still help out their teammates there.
This is the closest anybody has come to taking down Alter Ego Celeste. And Oasis Gaming Aqua, I don't want to jinx it, man. I really don't. But it has to be pointed out. They are playing phenomenally. This is not exactly an old guard squad. These guys are relatively newly formed, and they're performing amazing.
Yeah, they've been really good. And now it's going to look like a Halls push, a triple Halls push. In fact, the spike is all the way onto main, so that's going to
30
cause some
seconds left.
confusion on the side of Oasis Gaming Aqua. There's 3 players here. They're not finding the kills that they want though. Baby TZ is here. There's the res, so it was actually a voyage for Resurrection. Tarathiel gets taken down and Neri trades. Baby TZ does not get anyone though. Iceberg gets lax as well. And it's now a 4v2. Alter Ego Celeste have turned this around.
There's no way she should have won that duel, but propping up on top of that, somehow manages to still get that. And here we go, retake scenario 2v4. Muffin, still lethal as ever, still dangerous as ever, but we'll get tagged down by the camera for a second. That will buy some time for the flank to come in. Anko has ultimate ready. Will she go for it? That's the big question right now. Has given away her position
Last
right here.
player standing.
Ultimate ready. Just to give information up, and there's nothing she can do.
Yeah. She's like, well, no
Ah,
more
well.
teammates. Guess I'll die. And it's gonna be 7-5. Still a pretty good start for Oasis Gaming Aqua, but you can see Alter Ego Celeste, they're heating up.
Yeah, they are, but not to the point when they can overwhelm Oasis Gaming Aqua. It's still a pretty close ball game, and I really think that this next side, I have no idea how this is gonna go, because I'm pretty sure this was Oasis Gaming Aqua's pick, and if this was, they might actually have a couple tricks up their sleeve.
Yeah, I mean, Anko with the Yoru might, go for the teleport plays. You might see something special with the Viper setups getting into the site. It's so difficult to play against
I
Yoru
think
here.
so. I just hope that the walls will be a little bit more well thought out, for Oasis Gaming Aqua, because on the Alter Ego Celeste, their walls weren't very convincing, actually.
Yeah, it wasn't really very good, and there's a teleport coming in. That's exactly where Yoru excels here. He can cut the side and get into it. There's a teleport coming in with the flash as well. Takes down Tarathiel. Takes a few bullets though. She's gonna get topped up.
That's the Yoru play coming in to fruition. I could just be very well wrong about Yoru today. It's really working out for Oasis Gaming Aqua. They're making it happen. Anko finds another. Where was she last game? And she's not done just yet. Baby TZ's coming in here with a kill of her own, and Stan finishes off the round. Anko right now is on fire. Where was this in Bind?
Maybe she really had to pick the Yoru.
Yeah.
I think maybe she wanted to pick the Yoru, and coach was like, no, go for the Reyna, and she's like, eh.
But I wanted to pick the Yoru.
But I wanted to pick Yoru, but now look, Anko is on a tear right now.
12-7. It has to stay. It has to go. It can't go unsaid. 12-7. Lax is right behind. My God.
See if Alter Ego Celeste can hold this. They lost both pistol rounds this map, and that really explains Oasis Gaming Aqua's lead. Those pistol rounds are crucial in really getting that round advantage.
Yeah, the pistols. Oasis Gaming Aqua can get this one. It's massive here, but oh, look at this one. Muffin getting 2 entries. This is what you need from your jet. This is what you need from your entry fragger.
One enemy remaining.
I'm not gonna say anything about that wall. I refuse to acknowledge its existence.
It doesn't. It's not there. It's not. It's just what?
No, not really.
I was gonna say that. Okay, the slightly elevated wall at least stopped someone from boosting, but it didn't. It wasn't formed all the
Couldn't
way.
have. Yeah, no.
You can't.
Maybe Sage isn't the best pick for Breeze. I'm starting
Yeah,
to think.
I'm starting to think that as well.
Well, we're learning, guys, and learning is all part of the fun here. And the Oasis Gaming Aqua, they're definitely learning how to play against Celeste, because 9-5 here, we have a game on our hands, Key.
Yeah, definitely. And there's a potential to go to game number 5 if this keeps on. You know, one thing about the Sage though, maybe it's just the placement of the Sage on the defending side. Maybe on defense, Sage should actually B. It's straightforward. Put the wall up. Maybe it can be an A halls as well, making it similar to the tube on Icebox.
Right.
But on the attacking side, this is just really not working out.
Yeah. I feel like there's so many better things. Maybe a double initiator. I know I keep saying double
Sky.
initiator. Sky! Give me a Sky! Yeah, that would be great of all the angles that you can clear here. But in the end, comfort pick maybe is what is happening here as the members of Oasis gear up and go towards B. Flashing, dashing, maybe the teleport coming in, but it could be a fake, and it looks like it is.
And Tarathiel's playing a bit up close, trying to punish a push here. Oh, but she's gonna get spotted by the Yoru ult Anko with a dimensional drift. They know where he is, but he's just being a nuisance here. Teleports in. Making it confusing for them. Stan takes Tarathiel down, and they're gonna get into sight.
Yeah, Anko. Brilliant. Just it gives them the hard entry that they lacked earlier, and it gives them the hard flash that they lacked earlier. So I guess this is why it works. And with the added mobility of the Yoru, they're finding a way to make this off pick somehow work.
Yeah, the rifles. This is Alter Ego's Celeste round. They're gonna get 2. The rifle kills are falling, but Stan is gonna take down Margot, making it really difficult.
Way.
Stan, that's a 3k for Yumi is gonna take her down, but there's still 2 members alive for Oasis Gaming Aqua. They don't know where Anko is. They're gonna try to fake it. Lax is gonna take one more. It's down to a Yumi versus Anko. No more flash for her though, so that's gonna be the fake out being used, and it actually fakes her out.
Wow! Galaxy Brain play from Anko! We're seeing the Yoru! I am getting goosebumps.
Is she a Yoru main? That was well thought out. That was 100% planned. That clutch was what? Absolutely amazing.
Dude, look at how pretty this was. Man, Yumi falls for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Oh. Dude. Oh, man.
I think that's my favorite play of FSL thus far.
Oh,
the
yeah.
fake out never
Yeah.
fakes out anyone. And that fake out worked because of that wall, by the way.
Oh, dude. I can't get over it. This is just next level. We might just see game number 5. I'm getting ahead of myself. Calm down, Illustrato. It's not over yet. It's still 10-5.
Yeah, and then there he just opened on Anko with a sheriff there, so it's really not over yet. They're really sharp right now. That Guardian is proving to work.
What?
Gets 2 kills, Muffin.
Okay,
Here's that
all right.
wall again. That wall.
Yeah, that wall is just, I hate it. But, you know, there are just some things you have to deal with in life, and that wall is one of them. See, I don't like it because it gives them an opportunity to boost up.
Exactly, and it gives some of your teammates sometimes that false sense of security. No one's gonna shoot me from that side, but they are getting shot from that side.
Yeah. You know, I think it would be better served if you just push a little bit more and wall something else. I don't know. But they still won the round in the end, and Oasis Gaming Aqua, man, they are this close to taking us to game number 5. We might see split.
Yeah, we might see split, but I'd be afraid to fight Alter Ego's Celeste split. I'm gonna say that again. But you know, Oasis Gaming Aqua have shown that Alter Ego's Celeste can bleed, and they're making them bleed right now.
Again, this is the closest anyone has come to taking down Celeste. And Oasis Gaming Aqua should already be proud of what they've accomplished here today. They have shown so much potential. I will track the growth of this team so much in the upcoming months. They're looking so exciting to watch.
Let's see if Alter Ego Celeste still have anything in the tank for this map. They are down 6 rounds. It's 11-5. It's still doable, and they're gonna have the guns this round.
Yeah, that's going to be very crucial. That snake bite flushes Margot out of the corner. still is able to survive Anko. Can they deal with her? No, they can't. They have no answer for the Yoru. And Aqua, they take B easily yet again.
And Anko's been really deadly, but in there he takes her down. Headshot. There's the Blade Storm coming out, but quickly gets taken down. They have the res on Oasis Gaming Aqua as well, and they're just gonna take everyone down. Muffin with the headshots there, and it's all down to a Yumi 1v4. I don't see her really doing much here, but Alter Ego Celeste look like they're gonna be defeated here. She's not even gonna take anyone down. Muffin just finishes up with a triple kill.
Yo! Match point! Oasis Gaming Aqua looking like they're taking us to game number 5. None of us predicted this would get any close. None of us would... words! None of us thought this would get this close.
We didn't think it was gonna go to a game 5. Every single map was kind of like either Oasis Gaming Aqua dominating or Alter Ego Celeste dominating, but it looks like it's still gonna be a close series nonetheless. They're not taking into heart that they lost quite badly on Bind, on Ascent. That doesn't matter. Oasis Gaming Aqua are here to play for the whole series.
Ha ha ha. I'm absolutely loving what I'm seeing right now, and they look like they want to put the nail on the coffin. Could we be seeing game number 5? 4v5 advantage right now. Oasis Gaming Aqua, they're leading the charge. They've got the numbers. They've got the position towards mid. Can they land the shots that they need to actually close this out? B looks open, looks ripe for the taking. They get shot from the back. That gives a lot of information away, but still, Tarathiel here could be the linchpin. Hiding behind the wall, is unable to get the first. Does actually close the deal onto Anko, but there still is a couple of bodies to find. The res now coming out, supporting her team, and Stan comes up huge here. And that's Anko with a second chance, unable to do it. Margot will finally get out of that corner. Headshot, but not enough to get the kill. Now it's a 1v4, and this is looking like it's just gonna be it. Iceberg has a Sheriff in a 1v3. This could be Oasis Gaming Aqua's game. They could be taking us to game number 5, and it's all up to Iceberg. Has a drone, has a little bit of time to work with, but the rotation is coming into A.
She doesn't find anyone. She knows like, okay, maybe they're not there anymore. Peeks out with a Sheriff.
Guys?
Unfortunately, her shooting gallery is just no shooting gallery here.
Guys, where did everyone go? Now they're all in A. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to mess this round up. It is 12-5. They want to go to map number 5. Iceberg does pick up a rifle though, so this could actually be crucial. A Vandal in her hands, and so she gets closer and closer, trying to creep up. Baby TZ could be the victor here, and is gonna do it. Oasis Gaming Aqua take us to game number 5. We're seeing it. We're going to split.
I really don't believe this. I'm out of words right now. Oasis Gaming Aqua, they take 2 maps away from Alter Ego Celeste. And just to repeat this, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but Alter Ego Celeste have only dropped 2 maps ever in the history of FSL for this year. And Oasis Gaming Aqua just take 2 maps away from them in this best of 5. And we are going to game number 5, which is poetically Split. Split is going to be the one to break this tie and crown a champion. And I'm excited for this one. Like, they've been absolutely amazing, Oasis Gaming Aqua. They really turned things around. Anko with the outplays on
49.
Oh, yeah, holy, this is
They're 1 combat score point apart, Muffin and Anko.
Yeah,
like literally 1.
I was gonna phone in Anko like is my MVP, but Muffin on those last few rounds actually got those kills and just edged her above Anko.
Yeah,
That's absolutely crazy.
but most of the opening frags actually did come from Anko. On the defensive side, I do have to give it to Muffin. Locking down those sites with the operator, just so exciting to see. Could we be seeing somebody dethrone Celeste for the first time? Could history be made here in FSL? We're about to find that out very, very soon as we go into Split. Oh my god, what a game we just saw. And look at the stats right here, the damage. Oasis eked it out by just a tiny bit, 11.6k versus AE's 10.3. And what's truly amazing here about it is Oasis. They were so much more successful when it comes to taking sites. The objective wins 4-0. The frag wins were 9-5 here. And this just goes to show that on every front, Oasis had the edge over Celeste.
Yeah, definitely. We always talked about how Oasis Gaming needed to improve or brush up their attacking side with maybe the hard flashes, but those executes were so clean. Anko getting into the site with a teleport with a hard flash. There's a hard flash actually wins games. So maybe we'll see something else in Split, but man, this is a series for us.
Yeah, this is definitely a steal. One for the books, one of the best games I've ever seen in FSL. I'm so happy and honestly honored that we get to cast this amazing stuff here. We're going to game number 5 on towards Split, but let's go ahead and take a short break because when we come back, it's going to be the final game here in this grand finals. Again, I'm Illustrato. This is KeyCast. Will we be see a new queen here in FSL, or will they still reign supreme and extend their reign over everybody else here? We'll find out the truth when we get back here from VCT Game Changers after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back, everyone, to VCT Game Changer Southeast Asia. That was a banger of a game. Anko proving us wrong with the Euro pick on Breeze. And Oasis Gaming Aqua making this series really interesting. It's going down to the wire now in A Celeste. Will they defend their crown? I'm not too sure. I am Key, and with me is Illustrado. We have been your casters. We will be casting game number 5 as well. This has been an exciting series. How are you feeling, Illustrado?
Dude, I am so pumped, man. After that last game on Breeze, I knew Breeze would be good. I didn't think it would be that good. I mean, the Yoru pick coming out, what a redemption arc from Anko right there to go from being 0 and 11 to topping the board, being one of the MVPs in that last game. Anko was absolutely amazing, dead on with her Yoru play on that last one. Just goes to show that we got a thing or two to learn. Maybe Yoru's just that viable on Breeze, man.
Yeah, maybe. And they definitely weren't ready, right? The fake out, they weren't ready for that. That fake out was my highlight of the series, and I'm not sure if anything's gonna top that on split.
Yeah, no.
Inari has had the multi kills, but like this one, I would give it to this one. That was just an unexpected play, and I was just so happy to see that.
Yeah, that's going down that's going down in history of FSL, man, of some of the best clutches we've seen. And I'm just, if this is any indication of how the rest of the series is going to go, then I am absolutely living for it. Let's take one final look at the players of Oasis Gaming Aqua right now. We got Stan, Baby TZ, Lax Muffin, and Zinni right now. I think Zinni's coming in for this last game. We'll go ahead and confirm that right now, of course, with our production. But I wouldn't be surprised if they stuck with the same lineup from earlier if they kept Anko around because she did play amazingly earlier on.
Yeah, I really want to see. I next time we should have 6 players here. You know, Anko, she's like their 6th member, but she's definitely shown that she's really part of that main roster. And for Alter Ego, Celeste, Harathiel, and Neri, Iceberg, Ayumi, and Margot really stepping up to the plate here. But this game number 5, we are going to split, and let's see who of these women will reign supreme here.
I have to point out, we talk a lot about Inari, but Margot in that last map, just amazing stuff. Her Viper made it so difficult for Oasis Gaming to get anything done. Unfortunately, well, now let's take a little bit of a look at the heads up right here. Margot actually amazing on that last map. Anko, right on the other side, obviously we know how well she did. Just a masterclass performance with that Yoru.
Yeah, for sure. And like you mentioned right before the graphic came out, Margot really made it difficult for Oasis Gaming Aqua, but it wasn't enough because Anko on that Yoru really was showing up for everyone. And for the side of Oasis Gaming Aqua, they've taken 2 maps away. And
Yeah.
I'm just really excited to go to game number 5.
It just goes to show that Yoru earlier on was just so incisive on towards those sites, no matter what it was B or it was A. Yoru, Anko and Yoru was just able to find those openings for her team, and it just brought chills down my spine because I was saying, you and I were talking about it. Do they have something special? Do they have something ready for Breeze? Because they better. Because if they're gonna go ahead and pick it, they better have something. And they did. They proved that they had the preparation, they had the lineup ready, and maybe coming into split, we might just see more of the same.
Yeah, hopefully you'll see more of the same. I still want to see more hard flashes. It's 100% win rate right now. The team with hard flashes win the
Especially on
map.
split.
Yeah, especially on split. That's where the most important part is. Breach to clear the corners. The hard flash through the walls. You need that. You can pick the sky as well. I think both work just as fine, but you definitely need something to get into the sites on split.
I think actually this is one of the maps where Sova isn't really that great. You could
Exactly.
actually like let go of the Sova and you'll still be totally fine. So I would like to see the Sova get swapped out for maybe a Sky. A Breach would be great too. But anything that will sort of give you access and set up those duelists for you to be able to get those entries into the site. But let's take a look right now at where we are. We are on split, and this is obviously the final map. Celeste gets the selection of where to start, and they're starting on the favored side, the defensive side.
Yeah, Alter Ego Celeste starting on defense. This is definitely going to be a mountain to climb for Oasis Gaming Aqua because they're going to have to start with the attack, and attack on split is notoriously difficult.
Yeah, but right before we get into the map, let's talk a little bit about what FSL is all about. We do have a little bit of a journey here. We're at FSL Open number 4, and we're going to go deeper and deeper until we get all the way to Elite. So I think we can show it right now for everybody. So FSL Open, that's where we are right now. It leads all the way to FSL Open Overtime, where the top 3 teams get to go to Elite, and FSL Wildcard, where 2 teams actually do manage to get a chance here. This is all part of VCT Game Changers, and it all culminates in the final days that's happening on October 23 to 31. So please support your favorite female players. This is definitely a scene that could use that would appreciate all the love it can get. I know for a fact that the scene has just been grown so much over the past few months, and it's just looking to skyrocket even more.
Yeah, and it's looking great. Again, we doubled the amount of teams with the support of Riot Games because of FSL being picked up by VCT Game Changers now. So the 8 teams for FSL Elite, and that's going to be a really exciting thing to watch. And now, honestly, Alter Ego Celeste more or less have cemented their place to Elite. They've already garnered 30 circuit points. They've topped FSL Open 1, 2, and 3, and I would be hard pressed to call out any other team that can do that as well. But it looks like they are going to be challenged now by Oasis Gaming Aqua. They're going to be playing this is their 7th game of the day,
Yeah.
and maybe the fatigue might set in, but they're looking really good. They
Doesn't
look
look
really
like
good in
it.
Breeze.
Yeah, well, like I said, man, it's these Filipino and Thai squads. They like to take things all the way to the late game. It's the same thing in other titles, and with other scenes. We Filipinos apparently get better with age, like I don't know, kind of like a fine wine. So maybe this will be their best performance ever. Who knows?
Who knows? And I like to see who steps up because everyone's been stepping up. Like Anko had a bad game on Bind, but she was the one who stepped up on Breeze with that Yoru. And I'm just really so excited to see like someone is gonna step up to the plate for each team, and I'm excited to see who that'll be on
Yeah.
Split.
But before we get into that again, before we start the game, thank you very much again to all of our sponsors who have made this happen. Thank you to Intel, to Yahoo, to FSL Ace. And this is all possible with you guys. And of course, Riot Games, who have just been so fabulous supporting this tournament here, supporting this league. We are able to really grow the scene at this level. SEA needed a lot of love for some time, and just I think it's paying off. The quality of players, the quality of the tournament, getting that much better, and we're entering into what appears to be a renaissance, I dare say.
Yeah, and not just a Renaissance, but also agent selection. So we are going to see Split on this map. We will see who the agents will be this time around, and this Renaissance of FPS gaming in Southeast Asia, I'm all for it.
Yeah, but we'll go straight into the game. Yeah, we just go a little bit too quick on the picking, so everybody. This just means one thing: they know
Yeah,
what they want to
they
do.
know what they want. I was gonna say that as well. Like they locked in like within a matter of seconds. That's actually okay. No agents like guys, so we can't analyze the picks for you very long. But
We can
there's
do it
the
at the start.
Yaru.
Yoru!
There's the Yoru.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So
I
keep at
completely
it.
agree. Anko was like, I want the Yoru. Then she didn't get the Yoru and Bind, and like, okay, I guess no Yoru. But then on Breeze, that was a performance from Anko. And if she's gonna repeat that performance here, then wow, Alter Ego Celeste better be ready for that.
Yeah, Yoru is actually. I'm so happy to see it. It just happens to be, I think, one of the agents that can really shake things up. I'm wondering what they can bring to the table here.
Yeah, let's see if they can actually execute on his attacking side. Split again, notorious for a really difficult attacking side, and let's see if they can actually break the defenses of Alter Ego Celeste here.
Yeah. Early on presence here towards mid. They do want to at least poke a little bit at the defense towards mid just to see what they can achieve here. They're going for a little bit of a bait and switch as Margot will be dropping that boombot. They might not expect a Yumi this close, so it's definitely going to be very difficult to deal with this one.
Yeah, Yumi is actually on the jet here. That's exciting to see. She's been playing the Sentinel for the most part.
The rotation A coming in here, and Locke's actually looking to be the entry. They actually sneak up all the way here, but it's not gonna matter. A stand in Anko though, they pull it back. Okay, 2v3 right now, very much doable, but they still have to deal with Inari, who is still the bane of their existence here. Oh my god, the right click adjusting in the perfect time. Inari with a triple kill on that pistol.
I'd like to point out that she picked up her enemy's classic still as like a trophy for her. She just, it's immaterial in the end, but she deliberately walked up to like, okay, this is my trophy now. Those right clicks are deadly though.
Yeah, definitely the case, and it is the eco round, but the ecos have been in the series, not just in the series, in this tournament, very much exciting to watch. So I'm hoping to see things change up right now. Oasis Gaming Aqua, they need as many rounds as they can get because this is a very difficult side for the attackers. So you'll want to be able to at least maybe get a plant or start off with a couple of rounds.
Yeah, those nano swarms are really going to deter the push here, and she has a Spectre as well on the side of Alter Ego Celeste. She can lock this B side down. Oh, using the fake out is actually really smart to actually know where the third placement is. That's a very good use of the fake out on Yoru, and you can tell Anko is really comfortable with Yoru.
It's not a fake out if she goes for it. She's gonna go for it. They expect it though. They're ready. Anko already backside here, but she could be flushed out any second now. Yumi looking for that shot, is able to get onto it. Very clever usage of the cloud burst and the smoke to be able to secure her spot while getting that kill. Now, all the way in, Ayumi with a 4K, and yet again, it's the star players right now for Alter Ego Celeste to really close out this round.
Yeah, it's been a great start for them. Again, defense side. This is an easy side for them to play. This is probably the most favored side. When anyone talks about maps, it's always, but defense is probably the best side that you can pick. And for Oasis Gaming Aqua, it's all up to whether they can actually get a few rounds before going to the second half.
Yeah. But now it's the first gun round, so we really get to see what Oasis can bring. And it's a nice shot right there from Muffin. Start of at the very start of the round. Anko looking to get close here. Will she go for that teleport? It looks like it's very likely now. And Neri will try to get a little bit closer up in here in vents. They don't want to give it away completely this early on.
Yeah, she hears the teleport. But something about Inari that I want to point out, she knows where it is, but she didn't peek right away. She knows where the Yoru teleport is. But what most players do, they actually take a look at where the teleport is.
Yeah. I mean, you can shoot it, but Iceberg will be holding strong right here. The Sentinel holding towards A. They get a kill onto Inari. That's a big scalp to claim here. As the spike goes down on A, it's planted for Heaven. So they will actually have to maybe push up a little bit because it's in an awkward spot. It's not the easiest spot to hold, actually.
Yeah, she still has a Spectre, though. For the side of Alter Ego Celeste, this is the bonus round.
I take that back. I was wrong. It's not planning for Heaven. Anko, though, and Baby TZ looking to solidify this round quite easily. Anko just finishes it off cleanly. Tarathiel, perfection.
There's a confidence in Anko that I'm seeing now and in Breeze that I didn't see in Bind.
Yeah.
She's right, like she's taking the duel. She knows she'll get the headshot. Again, top fragging for her team.
Like earlier, she looked a little bit lost on Bind, didn't she? But
yeah,
maybe she is a Yoru main, you know?
She is a Yoru main.
Maybe
Stop putting her on the Reyna.
Oh, okay. Oasis Gaming, you know what to do. You gotta put her on the Yoru. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, it's just what works. We had doubts with the Yoru pick, and she's really making it work right now. But it's gonna be the gun round for Alter Ego Celeste, so this gun round is gonna dictate the pace of the game from here on.
Yeah, and now a little bit of mid control. It looks like it's going to be a B split for Oasis Gaming Aqua as they try to dissect the presence here towards that mid control. It's gonna be a 3 mid 2 B main as they look to be incisive here. Muffin not gonna land the connection. It's gonna be a Yumi to actually seal the deal there. But towards B, Anko looking for that information, has information on when 1 and 2 is actually. Will they go ahead and commit off the back to this? Looking like it's going to be a yes. Flash coming through. Nice flash, but it's Lax to finish it off right here. There's still one more player on site. Ayumi holding strong in this 2v2. They still have to deal with her. What can they do now? And from the side, Lax gets the right timing, and they drop off onto site, leaving Iceberg all alone in a 1v2.
Iceberg might be able to get one.
Uh-oh.
The spike doesn't go down, but Lax finishes off Iceberg, and Oasis Gaming Aqua get a second round on the attacking side.
That should have not went Lax's way, actually. That adjustment towards Heaven, very, very well placed, knowing that the... Well, she knew that he was in Heaven anyway, but still, the angle was already predetermined. Really, really well done here. Alter Ego, Celeste, they are left rocked, and they will have to eco on this one.
Yeah, I kind of hope that Iceberg moved up faster on Heaven there, because Ayumi was stuck between a rock and a hard place. We knew that she knew that she was stuck between two players, and Iceberg was still trying to creep up. She needed some presence there to save her teammate.
Yeah, indeed. As backup wasn't very much rife in that round. Had a little bit of trouble getting spread out, and that's because of the mid control of Oasis Gaming Aqua. They've been doing so well at holding it and controlling it. And it forces an awkward push towards B main. Tarathiel goes down, and that was a kill for free on Alter Ego Celeste side.
This could be an eco for Alter Ego Celeste, and they do have the sheriffs. Let's see if Inari can get a few of these. The blast back just orients her a little bit. Gets the headshot onto Muffin, the showstopper.
No
ACUs as well.
way!
Anko is dead, and she
Oh no, she forgot it was there!
she forgot about the blast pack, and Ayumi has the blade storm though. This could still very well be difficult for Oasis Gaming Aqua.
Hero to zero real quick on an area there. That was amazing and then just awful. All in the span of 2 seconds. But it's still a 3v3. There is a gun drop towards Heaven, so they can still go ahead and pick it up.
So one dagger in a dream right now for Ayumi. Marco with the sheriff is gonna get taken down. She gets to get caught shooting that drone down, and it's all up to Ayumi. Okay, one blade and no dream. Oasis Stan is gonna take down Ayumi for the third round on the board.
Yeah, great round. They were able to bring it back, even though that it got a little bit sloppy, it got a little bit sketchy for a minute, but able to piece things in what was a really decisive manner towards the end of that round. Look at this, Inari, bam, beautiful, awareness, could have went for the Vandal, instead she goes for the Showstopper. Great decision making, but then, boom.
The second blast pack, This game is definitely delivering though, and let's see if A Celeste can deliver even more rounds. They have the op right now on Ayumi. They're going for the hard mid control, and there is that operator already paying off. Lax gets taken down through the wall.
It's a great move for Ayumi to go for that early pick, because there has been a lot of mid presence from Oasis Gaming Aqua, and so that was the right response. But now, Alter Ego Celeste, can they find any more? Stan on the lurk, actually baits out Tarathiel and forces her to push. Anko gets one, no more than that. And Aries right there for the trade-off here, but Ayumi getting that pick off on the Stan on the other side of the map, and they're taking duels one by one, a little bit separated, a little bit confused. I think they got ahead of themselves here, Oasis Gaming Aqua. They should have, after that kill towards B, they could have just regrouped, reset the map, and then go all in for a push together. But instead, they got picked apart.
Yeah, and there is really showing up for A Celeste, bringing that round back, and we're gonna see another rifle round yet again. But Iceberg is gonna be on that spicy judge right now.
Indeed. Well, aggressive op for Ayumi. She's gonna go for that first peek out right there. Might be greeted by the sentry bot if it comes down to it, but let's see who's gonna go for this pick. Not fully committing to that hard peek right now. Just holding the angle passively. Stan actually could come out on top of this, but it's a 1-2 punch right behind that wall.
Yeah, they're gonna be ready for that trade if Stan does decide to push this, but
Uh-oh.
oh, I think they might see something. Muffin gets killed. Stan does not get the refrag. Dashes away. Oh, actually, Stan gets Margot, who gets caught throwing out his smoke.
That's not the frag that she wanted, but still, she'll take it. Yeah, they definitely get that kill in the end. Ayumi now? What can she do? She still has the operator and the lockdown coming at any moment. That's a good sentry bot to force away the operator. Now, Inari here in the back will get shot down. Actually, Ayumi gets that kill on the Stan and Anko. And they're holding strong. The op is proving too difficult to deal with here on Oasis Gaming side. The headshot was good through the wall, but it's not enough to get the kill.
Yeah, she can't peek right now, but they don't know that Neri's in that corner, actually. So far, it's just been Ayumi getting all of these frags.
That probably
30
puts the
seconds
lid on the
left.
coffin on that round, actually. There's really not much they can do. I think a save would actually be called for at this point.
Player standing.
Oh. That's a big miss, but still somehow. Okay, Muffin still alive. I don't know how. 5
She got
HP.
rezzed and 5 HP left. Oh, she's gonna... No! We talked about this.
Oh, yeah.
The worst way to die. Look, I'm seeing the rise of the machines right now. The blast pack getting a kill, the robot getting a kill. I think you illustrated this whole scenario a few maps back. Like, you see that bot perk up. It was an
And then you
icebox.
know.
I remember
Yeah.
this. And then you know, oh, I'm dead. Like 5 HP. That's 6 HP is a sweet spot. That's where you actually just die to that bot.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. You're 5 HP, you see the bot, and it's like, well, it was a good run. It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. It was an NT and Ayumi pushing out for that mid control again, but it's actually going to be a full A execute.
Well, now let's see what they can accomplish all the way here towards A. They haven't really found much success actually towards it, and Ayumi has a good idea that no, don't pull out your knife.
Does get one, and Neri gets another. Dashes away, uses that
No way.
shorty. Really great use of the shorty there. The
Updraft?
updraft to safety as well. 10 HP left. Gets killed by the paint shells though. Muffin getting a kill onto Inari with that sheriff as well. Paint shells has been refreshed. Throws it onto Iceberg. It's gonna deal a lot of damage. 51 HP left on Iceberg.
That's a great use of utility. Time and time again, Oasis Gaming Aqua, they just know how to use their whatever they have in their hands. And look at this Oasis. They didn't have much at the start, but now they've picked up something. What can they do? They have an op onto Baby TZ, and Baby TZ is no slouch on the op, mind you. So Muffin actually could get lucky on the timing here. Does get so lucky with the timing.
Player
Yeah, you
standing.
called it. And Baby
30
TZ with the
seconds left.
sheriff gets taken down by Tarathiel. She has the res as well, so it's gonna be a 1v2 for Muffin. Gonna be difficult because Ayumi is gonna get resurrected there, and she's gonna get taken down by Tarathiel and Alter Ego Celeste. It's gonna be. It was an expensive anti-eco round though.
Yeah, well, it's a good shot now in the end, but it is Alter Ego Celeste's lead by 2. But then again, this is Split, so this is kind of what you expect coming into Split. You know, it is a very defensive-sided map, so this is to nobody's surprise. I'm actually impressed at how many rounds Oasis Gaming Aqua has this early on.
Yeah,
And if
3
they could-
rounds.
yeah.
Oh, joke.
Oh, and they pick up the op. They pick up the op onto Muffin, though.
The op onto Muffin. That's not something you see every day on attack on Split.
I think it's probably going to go for a challenge towards B main because they know that there's been a opper that peaks towards B main, but instead it's
Yeah.
going to be smoked off.
Great by Yumi to keep them guessing though. Like sometimes she plays mailroom, sometimes she plays ropes, sometimes she plays B. She was on A heaven just now. They're just gonna keep guessing, but they're gonna use a dimensional drift to get some information here. Really bullying Margot out of that site. Starts to go into the site, and there you're looking in the wrong spot, but Tarathiel is there. Does not actually finish Anko off, and Margot is the one to kill Tarathiel off. She's gonna be in the site alone, taken down by Baby TZ. The operator is there. Not gonna find anyone yet. The spike has not gone down. There's that nano swarm coming out. Does not pop because it gets killed. There's a hole in the smoke though. Ayumi with one dagger in the dream yet again. There's that hole being taken advantage of. Muffin takes on Iceberg, and it's all down to Ayumi. Oasis Gaming Aqua have taken control over B.
What a shot!
There's a quick headshot by Ayumi.
Find more, though. Has the blades no more blades to play with, though, but she does have the Phantom. Switches back to the off. A little bit of a curious decision, but it works out. Switches back. All right, master of the weaponry at the moment. Ayumi looking for the clutch. Finds another one. Now it's the 1v1 somehow, some way. But Ayumi's looking to get sneaky here. Trying to go
got
for that
more.
half, but oh, just doesn't have the timing. It's Gonna be lax, and a great effort from Ayumi just doesn't come to the clutch.
Yeah, she deliberately doesn't pick up the op. I think Oasis Gaming don't want to get that op anymore. They bought that exactly for what you said, just for that B main punish. It didn't really work out for them, so now they're going back to the rifles.
Yeah. So, we have a game on our hands, 5-4. This is much closer than Alter Ego Celeste would like.
I thought it was gonna be a 10-2 half for Alter Ego Celeste, to be honest.
Yeah, actually. That's not an entirely unfair statement because Celeste is very good on split, actually.
They're really good in split, and for Oasis Gaming Aqua to really show up here, I'm happy to see them succeed. To be honest, like Alter Ego Celeste are starting to show signs of weakness. I thought it was gonna be a wash, but it's not, and Oasis Gaming Aqua are really challenging them.
Good timing on the utility usage right there to force off the player towards mid, but will it buy them enough time to stave off any attack? It looks like it just might be the footsteps coming in to fake them out. Now they know it's a fake here. Ayumi
With an op.
That's a miss and a half. The showstopper. Where's it gonna go?
Yeah, doesn't take out the Yoru there. Anko is still on that side. Gonna get headshot,
Oh.
but Phantom only does 140. Anko gets a double hit onto an area, and Anko is gonna get healed up. Yumi takes Lax down though, so that's gonna be a good trade. Margot takes one of her own, uses a paranoia to buy some time, peeks out, gets one, retreats to safety in time, but Anko is there. Wait, does not have her gun out in time. Margot is gonna finish the round off 6-4 for Alter Ego Celeste.
Little bit mistimed actually, but I like the idea. On that teleport, just a little bit hairy for me. Ayumi though, I like what she's doing. She's going for aggressive picks. She's going not exactly in a very readable playstyle, but let's take a look at the replay here. Look at this, flashes to perfection. Just unable to line up more than one. Just knows, and this was a little bit awkward here. Anko should have gotten that kill, but Tarathiel bails her teammate out.
They're just playing really well. Both sides are actually playing really well, and I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, it's very much a pleasure to watch here. Ayumi, see, she's missing these easy shots.
Yeah.
But she hits the hard ones. That's the thing.
Yeah, Inari takes on Baby TZ. Anko is going to be moving up here. Takes on that Nano Swarm. Has to walk away. The spike is actually all the way into A. They're taking mid control here, but Anko has the spike all the way in her side. Does she have a teleport, actually? I kind of wish we saw if there was a teleport on the map. It doesn't seem like she has one. And Tarathiel takes 2 down. Takes a 3rd down as well. It's all up to Anko.
And she's gonna have her res very soon. If
Battle
she gets
Sage,
another
let's
kill.
go.
Battle Sage is the name of the game here. Anko has a Spectre, so she could be very deadly with it. No, the timing. Oh, she wins it!
Anko is aiming at the orb, and then Margot, with the timing, just steps to the left ever so slightly. Got one dual eye. Alter Ego Celeste. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be an 8-4 for them, maybe, but that was pretty much an eco for Oasis Gaming Aqua, so they're gonna have guns.
Well, 17-6. Ayumi and Aries, 12-7. They are lighting it up right now. Meanwhile, on Oasis Gaming Aqua, a little bit more of a team effort. Very much, well, it's a team effort on both ends, but a little bit closer in terms of the scoreline. Nobody really on a positive KDA here on Oasis Gaming Aqua, but that's expected on the attacking side.
Yeah, split attack just too hard. Ayumi really keeping them guessing here. She's now on B main with an operator. And her teammate Margot is just going to be in that corner, going to be ready for that sneaky trade as well.
Yeah, this is more true to form of how Alter Ego Celeste like to play. They like to go for these aggressive plays here, these aggressive formations. And this might actually pay off for Oasis Gaming Aqua. Look at this.
Yeah, they inch out slowly, but no,
No
Margot
way.
is gonna get the first kill. It's gonna get taken on by Anko. That off shot is not gonna land from Ayumi, but Anko greedy re-peek there. Ayumi is gonna punish that. There is no rest for Oasis Gaming Aqua either, so Alter Ego Celeste are gonna be at that advantage. Stan gets taken down as well by Inari.
Shorty? No way.
No way.
To say that this is ballsy is an understatement. Very confident.
Oh
my god, she gets it!
Your duty is not over.
She didn't have to do that. She could have run to safety, dashed to safety, opt up again, but instead decided decided to go for the power play there. That's asserting your dominance with a shorty right
Yeah, that's
there.
a Chad move. That's a Chad move if
That-
I've ever seen one.
That's a heat check. That is 100% heat check. She's really on a tear right now. 19 kills. Only one closest to her is Neri with 13, and that's a 6-kill difference. And
Yeah,
she just whips out that shorty there.
Ayumi is how the young kids like to say styling.
Yes.
Now they're styling on him.
That's 100% style points right there. Because if you wanted to win that, you'd fall back, regroup with your teammates. But no, she went for the shorty
We can
kill.
push them
She
back.
did it to rub salt into the wounds. And maybe it's a psychological thing, right? You want to do that to Oasis Gaming Aqua to tilt them a little bit. But, you know, they've been professional so far. Oasis Gaming Aqua. Let's see if they do better on the defensive side.
8-4 is okay on attacking side actually. So let's see if they can. But they need the pistol. The pistol is very, very crucial for the defensive side. Can't they actually go ahead and pick this one up now? Ball is in their court. Mid control being secured. Nice headshot. That's going to be the pull in from Baby TZ. Just teasing them past this corner.
And maybe you should start calling her baby tease because that was definitely a tease. And well, Marco with a great spot here, but whiffs. Gets a
Oh.
headshot though, but I think that could have netted way more than she actually got. You know? And it's gonna get taken really low. And Neri with the right click again. Muffin gonna take down Tarathiel, and Anko is gonna take down Iceberg. It's not looking good for Alter Ego Celeste
the
right now. And
wall.
there's the wall coming out as well. The Defuse is gonna be stuck,
Oh,
and
no.
the Oasis Gaming Aqua are just gonna finish him off.
The close range crossfire on the pistol closes out the round. Amazing stuff here. What a round from Oasis Gaming Aqua. They knew they needed that pistol. They didn't hesitate. Killer instinct from the girls right now in green. An amazing round.
Yeah, they really needed that. You mentioned the pistol round is so important in really keeping this defensive side up because they're 4 rounds down, and being able to take this round is just what they needed. They're gonna start to at least get it closer to
We go.
Alter Ego Celeste score, right? Because they're expected to win this next round. It's gonna be an 8-6, and it's starting to look better from there on.
Yeah, 8. If it goes to an A6, this is really good.
Was that
for
hold
Oasis-
deliberate?
Sorry?
Was that hole deliberate on the wall?
I do not think so, actually. But Baby
Careful
TZ
here.
could get lucky with the timing. Oh, spots him out, just falls back in time. She doesn't want to get too close. These are pistols you're playing with. Baby TZ, will she repick? Oh! Ah! She gets the kill before she goes down. Really well played for a Minari there before she goes.
I know. And Eri was actually on the back
Oh,
there.
oh, okay.
So, well, she was just bait there. Yumi just threw her body onto the boombot for that kill. And these
This
shares
is-
are proving to be deadly, though.
Yeah,
Spike
this is very,
planted.
very problematic for Oasis Gaming Aqua. They've lost 2 already. It's a 3v3. This should have been a clean round. And on split, you need those clean rounds on the defensive side.
Yeah, those shares are brutal right now. 2 headshots, one from Tarathiel, one from Inari. They're gonna have to check so many corners here. They don't have any
Wow.
information, and there's another headshot from Inari. These sheriffs, is this FaZe Clan right now? Tarathiel takes one down with their sheriff that she picked up as well. There's a teleport from Anko. This Yoru is really proving to be lethal, but Inari is still alive, still with the sheriff. He's just waiting for Anko. He's gonna go for the fake out, but that's not gonna work against Inari right now. Inari is clearly the better player here. She's gonna get the kill as well. She is gonna die, but that's a thrifty round going to Alter Ego Celeste. You don't want that on Oasis Gaming Aqua side.
That's massive from Alter Ego Celeste. That round was so crucial. The eco, it's a little bit frustrating. I feel like they should have held on to B Heaven a little bit more because after the B Heaven was just given up, B side was completely swarmed over, and in close rounds, on B side, it's very hard to retake, regardless of whether on your eco or not.
Yeah, and the sharp shots from Inari and Tarathiel, just a bit too much for Oasis Gaming Aqua to deal with there. And that's going to be rifles on the side of Alter Ego Celeste.
Yeah, let's see. Oasis Gaming Aqua, they are on the back foot. Alter Ego, an amazing run from them. That eco round from them is gonna boost them so much further. Awkward timing. Lax just gets away in the nick of time. Good paint shell to back her up. Almost wins that duel, gets a headshot, but Muffin somehow gets the kill.
Yeah, and Alter Ego Celeste, they got a little bit of damage there, and
Shotgun?
there's the Bucky.
No
The
way.
Triple kill for the Bucky right now. Uses the paint shells again after the refresh. The spike is stuck up on rafters. There's no gonna be no right click for those Buckies though. So Muffin has to be careful. She's just buying time for a team now.
This is turned on its head. Iceberg desperately looking for it. They have to claim the spike, but they have to go through a gauntlet to get it. It's all the way up to heaven. Iceberg is able to bring it back. Still a 2v2, and they still have to deal with what potentially is a very lethal crossfire up in heaven. Okay, they can recover the spike because of the smoke here, and they actually do get onto site. And Oasis Gaming Aqua, this is their round to lose.
Portal closed.
Yeah, they have one Vandal and a Frenzy as well, so let's see if Anko can pull up any shenanigans here. No flash on her though. That Frenzy, no hits from Stan. Anko is not going to be able to take anyone down. Margot is going to take both of them down, and Alter Ego Celeste secured this round. They saved the round.
Yeah, that was a close call. Oasis Gaming almost had that, but great way to come back into it by Celeste. They had the patience to know that they could still go for the smoke, and that there was one player in a little bit of an awkward position on Oasis Gaming Aqua side. So they go find that player, smoke off the rest, and play the round patiently. Very, very experienced play from Alter Ego.
Yeah, they're just so good right now. And Neri has chased a Yumi already. And Neri is really so much better on the attacking side. Like her unlimited aggression is just really opening things up. And all the aim duels she takes, she seems to win.
Good wall. Going to slow them down just a smidge, though. What can they do here as Anko looking to anchor the site with the raids here? Could be a full commitment. Already, they have found their entry into it. And Muffin, compromised, definitely gets taken down right there. Showstopper will just seal the deal here, but Baby TZ not done just yet. Still a 2v3.
And Neri's gonna take everyone out right now. And Stan gets taken down as well. And Neri really on his attacking side, showing how sharp she really is. With that Sheriff, even with rifles, she can do anything. And now it's down to Lax 1v3 right now. It'll be a difficult retake for her. That smoke is even gonna block her out even more.
Yes, if it's a save call, I'm 100% for it because it's getting too late into the game. This is going to be an 11-5. Oasis Gaming Aqua, they need everything that they can get in this, so they should probably turn tail and save.
Yeah, we haven't seen that many saves this whole series. Like, everyone's just been going ham.
Yeah. It's not very popular in this meta, is it? Save.
No, it's not at all. Like, it seems like the answer is always go and try. But this save is smart.
Yeah. And if they can win rounds on pistols, I mean, what can they do with an actual rifle in their hand? So let's see if they can actually come up with something creative enough to throw off Alter Ego Celeste. They are going for the Bucky, and the Bucky was pretty deadly on that eco round of theirs.
Yeah, if they can make it work, that just might take another round away from Alter Ego Celeste.
That's the Bucky up close. No one's right there to receive, however, so it should be a free orb, actually. They are going to go towards B.
They are playing away from the Buckies, though, so I think for Alter Ego Celeste, they've, I don't know, just lucky selection off the site, but they're not getting surprised by the Bucky. Maybe Baby TZ might be able to get one, but it's difficult, even from this angle on Heaven.
Yeah, it's not really a good thing to do, to push all the way that far. Uh-oh, timing not there for Anko. Even gets caught off with a paint shell in her hand. Baby TZ has gotten 2. 3. What? 3 with a Bucky. Looking to find more here. Are you gonna go for the res? Don't you dare! Oh my god, I thought she had it. Just a second longer, maybe she could have landed. The old Bucky would have gotten that kill.
Yeah, that right click from the old Bucky, that was a confirmed kill. Oasis getting Aqua made it a bit scary, that triple Bucky kill. It goes to show why the Bucky's been nerfed, because the old Bucky, that was 100% a kill with a right click there, and she was gonna get the res, and that was gonna be... I saw the ace in my head play, but then that was an old patch.
Yeah, that was definitely... But match point here, Alter Ego Celeste looking like they will still be the queens, the reigning supreme at the moment.
Get out of my way!
But it's not over yet. Oasis Gaming Aqua, they have come back from worse.
Yeah, they have the guns as well, so they can give a Celeste a challenge, but Ayumi is going to open with a kill from Anko. There's a showstopper being used. Ayumi thinks twice about it, moves away. Muffin showstopper doesn't hit anything. Tarathiel, oh no, Lax is gonna take down Margot.
Yeah, that's a great kill here. Securing some more map control towards A, buying them a little bit of real estate here. Lax, unlucky with the timing. Just gets taken down by Iceberg right now, and it's now a 4v3. Ayumi playing that close corner. We can't line any of them up, baby. TZ and Muffin with a kill. One each. 2v2, and no, and Harry does it with a 180 flick. Have you ever seen anything like it? And Neri with a god tier performance to keep their team the champions here at VCT Game Changers FSL Open 4. An amazing run from Alter Ego Celeste.
You know, whenever Inari ends a round, it's always like that. It just seems like the round is not going to be done yet, and then suddenly she just ends the round. It's like, I'm done. It's time for dinner, everybody. I'm just going to end this round right here, right now. But, you know, props to Oasis Gaming Aqua for taking it to Game 5 against the reigning queens. You know, Alter Ego Celeste, there's going to be 4 opens in a row where they have been crowned champions. 40 circuit points for them. And they've just been the undisputed best, but what I'm excited for is to see the level of competition rise up and at least be able to take some games off A Celeste, and we're starting to see that now. Ayumi with the MVP though, 358 combat score, and Neri as well. Excellent play from the Rays on the attacking side.
Yeah, oh my god, this series just was everything I could ask for and more. Muffin, look at that stat there. Even though she didn't really perform that crazy, she had such an impact. But Ayumi with the op time and time again, almost getting the ace clutch. What a performance from Alpha, excuse me, AE. Alter Ego was just amazing. Celeste, I can't put into words, man.
They're just too good. Ayumi, by the way, I just want to point out as well. She plays a Sentinel sometimes. Sometimes she's a duelist. But even when she plays a Sentinel, she gets those opening frags. She gets those clutches. She's really good as well. And the only reason why we can't say that she's the best player on her team is because Inari exists. And on any other team, I think Ayumi would actually be the best player on that team. And that's just what really makes Alter Ego so good. And not to discount the rest of their players either. Margot with the clutches, Tarathiel used to be the duelist as well, really showing up. Everyone showing up for Alter Ego Celeste. And Oasis Gaming Aqua just fell ever so slightly short of taking this series against Alter Ego Celeste.
I really hope that Oasis don't feel bad about this loss, because they have proved that they can go toe-to-toe with the best and almost actually win. This best of 5 was as close as can be. I mean, sure, the last game wasn't as close as we thought it would, but what a run from Oasis. Big congratulations to them. Definitely have to keep a lookout for this squad, because they have just proved something, that they are contenders, and I'm absolutely thrilled for their future. But yeah, that was it. We have the champions. Let's wrap it up. Any final thoughts on this stream before we go, Key?
Yeah, I'm just sad that we only have 2 more opens before overtime and the rest, because this is the first time we've changed to this new format, and this new format has really brought to us so many great games, having the best of 3s all the way until a best of 5 grand finals. We are starting to see these teams shine, and the level of competition has definitely gone up from before. Thank you to Riot Games for making FSL part of the VCT Game Changers, and for Southeast Asia, there's just more to see from these teams. We've been seeing them since Open 1, and they are such a treat to watch.
You said it. Couldn't have said it any better. Thank you to our sponsors for making this all possible. Intel, Yahoo, FSL Ace. Amazing, amazing tournament. And what a way to go with a 180 flick by Inari. It could have not ended any more poetic than that. So that's been it for us. Again, I'm Illustrado. This is KeyCast. Please follow us on our social media. It's been on Twitch, but check it out. I'm IllustradoCast on all social media platforms. Key is the same. Please make sure to follow us as well. So thank you again for tuning in. This has been a wild ride. I'm Illustrado. This is Key. We'll see you guys on the next FSL Open. It's going to be the fifth one. So we'll see you then. Good game and good night.